bossing under women,
and it
bro.
splashed on
but, you got backlash. You know, like if a man come in to lick a shot and it bang, bang, and it's not like man lick the shot after you. You get me? It hit the thing and you caught the ricochet, blood. So you can't say man licked after you, blood. Yeah, man hit the ricochet. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, guys, welcome to Sinners Podcast. Just before we start, can everybody in the room turn their phones on silent? And guests, when you're speaking, can you speak directly into the mic so we can get the best sound possible for the podcast, please?
Sinners Podcast, the world's most dangerous podcast. I'm Sinner Speed.
Sinner Lecco.
Yo, you've been stuck in between conversations when we ain't even started.
Innit?
I'm already speechless.
Well, go on, Lecco.
What are you saying, man? Where did we get these from? These just landed.
Yeah.
I didn't see when they came. Bro.
Shake it well.
Shake it well.
Oh,
Is that
No,
yours?
this isn't me. This is the brother. Bravo. Shake it well.
Bra-
So
Lava.
we're just doing a bit of...
Lava?
Bravo.
Let her shake it.
All right, you shake it.
I'm DJ. This is how I spin.
Okay, shake it well, shake it well.
That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? The gal them shake it well.
All right.
You get me? What you saying, Lecco? What's going on?
Not much, you know. Just it's been a long day, innit?
It's been a long day.
We've had Lee in the building all day.
Hi.
Come on. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do that now, then. Okay. Let's get the sponsors in. Venom Power, venompower.co.uk for all your pre-workout needs. You know, if you need, you ain't got no energy, you just reach to the gym. 1 scoop of Venom Power. That one over there, love.
Go on, pick it up.
There it is, Venom Power. Yeah. No.
The white one.
Yeah.
This
There
one.
you go.
Yeah, that one there, love.
There you go.
What, this one?
Yes. Promo code Sinners10, 10% off venompower.co.uk. Okay.
Not just for the gym.
Big up Jack Life.
Okay, now I'm confused. Where's that one?
Just pick a bottle.
Jack Life.
jlbrands.co.uk. For all your liquor needs, you got your F28 vodkas, G92s. There's a whole host of different liquors on Jack Life's website, and a lot more coming soon as well. That's it, yeah. Okay.
Manscaped.
No, Manscaped can wait. We're under negotiation at the moment, isn't it? Yeah. On bad terms at the moment.
What is it? Manscaped's fault or is it?
They owe us money.
Okay.
We got Manscaped a bit then.
What's the beard thing?
What? Oh yeah, where's King's Keeper?
Seen it in the office.
That's enough, isn't it? Kingskeeper.co.uk. Promo code Sinners10 for that as well. Beard grooming kit. My beard's looking kind of rough, so I can't really, you know what I'm saying, but looking kind of rough too, you know.
Maybe we should do like a live beard trim for you.
I shaved this morning. I'm all right.
Yo.
Dance.
Yeah, she's ready to go, you know. She's ready to go. But anyways, Lecco's been on the King's Keeper.
Yeah. And she has, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, of course. I've been on everyone.
Boy. You ready today, bro?
Nope.
Not ready.
All right, then. Don't forget to join the WhatsApp community. The link is in the bio on Instagram. The sports group. You got the Red Light Show group. All that good stuff. Yeah. Get that done. Where are we going now?
Lee Darby's back in the building.
Lee Darby's back in the building.
Hi.
We love you, Lee. Yo, CS, what going for you, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to come back, and we've had lots of fun today.
Yeah.
Shooting some exciting new adventures, shall we say. So it's going to be good. I'm excited. But it's been a very long day, and I'm actually really excited to see what we've got.
You're just more waiting to go to your Your Bromlink.
Well, you know.
She's waiting for a
No,
copy afterwards.
with an S on the end.
Oh yeah.
Links.
Link.
I've had a long day.
Yeah, she's got a few.
I've had
Yeah.
a long day. It's my Bromlink.
I've seen you on
Tonight.
What
Oh,
time?
just-
What
just-
time will we be finishing? She tried to get up before the podcast. Like,
To get a quickie in before this show.
Well, you know, girls got needs.
We've got
You
Bruce
get
in
me.
the building.
but what have you been up to, man? Because you've been away for.
Yeah, I've had a bit of time off. I spent some time with the family. We had a bereavement, so it was a bit sad. So I spent some time away and just concentrated on just having family life. But it's time to get back into the swing of things. And what better place to start my ball rolling again than here with you guys?
Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
So people do think that you lot are around the clock, innit? Like porn star life. So you do need time to yourself and with
Definitely
family.
need time to yourself. Family time is one of the most important time for you. Obviously, you want to have fun and you want to do what you need to do because you've got to do your work and your business. But sometimes you just need a little bit of me time, a bit of space away, so you can focus, refocus, and get your mind right again. Because you know, mental health in any job, in any situation, is serious. So I don't want to sort of put everyone on a downer today, but it is important and it is something that definitely needs to be dealt with. And you need a good team around you and some good support, and then you can move forward positively. And that's what I'm doing now.
Good vibes only.
Yes,
Good
definitely.
vibes.
All right. Then. Where are we going now, Alex?
Molly's back on the Sinners.
I'm back.
We got Molly back in the building.
We have
What's been going on, Molly?
all sorts of exciting stuff with you guys now.
Come on.
Come
So
on,
you're part of the team now, yeah?
part of the team.
Yeah, man.
Glad to be here.
Co-host.
Yeah,
She's a-
co-host.
Yeah. She got the permanent spot.
Yeah. The true Oreo is back.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Now
That
that's
was-
an OnlyFans scene.
Hey. That was smooth, you know. She's been paying attention.
That's what she meant by part of the team.
Oh my god.
She wants to be tag team.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Sorry, Mom.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
Who went first? You go first.
Huh?
You go first.
How's Mark?
Good.
Who's
Oh,
Mark?
I thought you meant someone talk go first. I didn't know what you meant.
No, he's been a knob.
Oh.
He's been a knob.
He's asking silly questions.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So what you been up to anyway? Other than
Not a lot. I've just been on holiday. Went to Cape Verde for a week. Bit of winter sun.
who did you go on holiday with?
My friend.
Oh, did she steal you?
She stole me for a week.
Oh gosh.
Oh my goodness. So Speed thinks I swing because I went on holiday for a week with my friend. Don't you, Speed?
You know what it is? Obviously, when you look on Molly's Instagram page, she's like happily married, the nice, you know, white dress, everything looks like cushy life. Bam, OnlyFans management.
So?
So then, when I'm looking on your page and people are saying happy birthday, and someone's saying thank you for letting me borrow her, I'm thinking,
Borrow her.
Borrow it for what?
what the fuck's going on
You've
here?
just got a dirty mind and you're trying to cover it up.
Nah.
Yeah, I went on holiday with my friend
There was borrowing going on.
to chill.
There was definitely borrowing going on. You know what? With this one, you can't trust what she's doing, bro. Because you know what I'm
Oh,
saying.
there we go.
Nah, but it's joking.
Yeah, the chat shit.
What else? Nothing else going on.
No?
Just excited.
Yeah.
All right.
Some good stuff going on, isn't there?
Hopefully
Yeah.
in the background.
Where are we going?
No.
You tell us more. Where we going?
Max.
I've been trying to just sit here.
Max.
Yeah. Come on, Max.
Hi.
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 Max.
It's
Hi.
not my show.
They all want to hear your voice.
Max.
Hi.
Which one would you beat?
It depends what you mean by beat.
Sexual intercourse.
All
No
right.
condom.
No, safety always needs to come first.
Yes, come on.
Have you been
inserted? Dr.
I put him with
Darby.
the pressure for the jump.
Yeah.
My name's Max.
No.
No, that wasn't the question.
I can't just do one, and it wouldn't be fair.
Oh,
Ah, he's playing the nice guy role.
Who would you do first?
Yeah.
you will go first.
Who would you like to give your stamina to?
Big titties. No, what? The both got big titties, but bigger
both?
titties.
Oh, for real, man, I think.
What? I'm not.
Oh, he's hiding.
These ones are covered up though.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
I think that's a hint that he wants to see them.
He was like the barman, yeah. You'll be my mind.
Oh, Twilight decides to show up.
Okay. I was gonna have to repeat on the boat. You know what?
Twilight decides to show up now.
You could just say what I'm thinking.
Twilight's in the building.
Yeah, you just do that, innit?
Oh, because you're driving now. New tracksuits.
Toilet in the building, everybody. Just come from their link.
Well, anyways, Max. So what do you do, bro?
So at the moment, I'm promoting. Where are we over here?
We're gonna need you to speak like into the mic, though. Bro.
All right. Are we over here?
Yeah.
So as it stands, we're promoting our up and coming event, Major Hype UK tour. Here we go, even bigger one, which is taking place on the 6th of May at the H Suite in Birmingham. We've got a lineup of some serious comedians. Also got Laval Smith, one of Birmingham's finest as well.
Yeah, Laval Smith's
He's been on the show.
Yeah,
He was here
man.
last week, wasn't he?
One of
Yeah, he was here last week. Yeah.
one of our homegrown. So yeah, man, looking forward to having a good show. And
Oh yeah, Sarah Levine. We know Sarah.
Oh yeah, Sarah's been on here as well.
yeah, Sarah's been on here. She's got a nice mouth, to say the least.
Okay.
She's nice.
Innit? You got brains of her.
Nah, behave. Nah, man,
What do
she's
you mean,
good.
nice mouth?
Nice mouth in a way, like she's a good
you lick her.
comedian. Like she's
lick
slick
her.
with it.
She tastes good.
I don't know. You tell me. You've had her ear.
You said she's got a nice mouth.
She's got a nice mouth like that.
She speaks well.
She speaks well.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a scouser.
Yeah.
So she got a nice tone to her voice.
Nice tongue, yeah.
Well, yeah, from what you can see.
Yeah. Big up Sarah Levine.
Stop it, man. Like I'm trying to be like I'm sitting here like no.
So what are you then?
No.
Are you just a promoter?
Yeah, I'm a promoter. Yeah.
Do you take part in any of these
Comedy?
things? Yeah.
No, not as yet.
As
Trying.
yet.
As yet.
Trying.
Are you trying?
Yeah, man. I'd like to be a comedian one day. I see myself as a bit of a funny guy.
Tell us a joke.
Can't be a knock one.
You must have knew this was coming.
Tell us a joke, bro.
Come on.
I ain't got one.
Come on, bro, man.
Nah, I'm shit.
Have you been on stage before?
More hosting
Yeah.
than actual stand up? You know, I gotta take my hat off to them guys, man. It's a hard job, you know,
Yeah,
stand
man,
up there and
we
make
found
people
it kind of
laugh.
hard
and
as well, man.
Yeah, man, it's not an easy job, man. So yeah, man, I take my hat off to them. I'm not gonna try and stay here and bust two jokes and try and make people laugh and look like an idiot. So,
Yeah.
nah, I leave that to the professionals. I'll stick with the promotion.
So what
for
made
now.
you get into promotion?
I enjoy bringing people together.
Yeah.
Events, I enjoy seeing people smile. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, it just seemed like a good thing to do. It's not easy, but yeah, man, I like to.
So would you like do a swingers event?
Truthfully, that's where it all started from.
Yeah.
You want,
Oh,
you want some
oh,
smoke?
we're getting-
yeah, I'll give you some.
we're getting somewhere
smoke.
now.
Yeah, that's where it all started from.
So you're a swinger.
I was.
You was.
Look,
Yeah.
look at Lee Darby's eyes.
He's like, wow.
What? You never been young?
I'm awake now.
You never been young?
Huh?
You never been young? You never
Young?
Yeah, you never been young.
How long ago are you talking about, though? Are you talking about 5 years ago?
Longer than that, man. Long enough to be long ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had my experiences.
In
What?
like a members club.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
You know about this stuff.
and
No, I've just,
That's
I'm learning.
serious. That's serious swinging. that is.
and private. So yeah, like you know, if you want to know, like
Were you
when
swinging
you're
with your
young,
partner?
you want to find out about life, innit? Yeah,
with
obviously
your
with my partner at the time.
Okay.
Are you doing it with your partner?
Yeah,
Okay.
at the time.
and just beating down the place.
But you know the thing is, you know when you get that the green light, it's not that any. You're not really. It's
So you're using an open relationship.
kind of, yeah.
Big up, Bruce.
Bruce loves
You know what?
Oh, you look like Bruce as well.
It's with a bigger beard.
I'm the older Bruce. Don't do it. It's too much drama.
He's doing it.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, catch us up with it after
Successfully,
that. Right, yo, might have to get some tips off you then, car. Yeah, it's got a bit.
So
too
basically,
sticky,
the promotion comedy started from sex.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And then obviously worked my way up and realised that I was kind of selling myself short, and started to put it into events.
Okay.
You're
How-
just sitting there scheming in the
No,
minds.
I'm just
of
thinking,
it.
how did you like go from
Growth, life. Obviously, you go through, like I said, experiences.
Okay.
You can go out there and you're with a girl, and you know, I mean, it's all right, laugh and jokes when you're in it. But when you want to grow and you want to settle down and you want to have children and things like that, it's not really the most ideal place to be. Do you know what I mean?
Also, you don't do that at all no more.
No, it's not something that I do, and something that I would suggest for other people to do. But that was
Are you
what
still
I
in a
done.
relationship now?
I'm in a relationship, yeah.
Okay, sorry, Lee.
So what was that turning point that made you stop? Because you're saying that, you know, it's not the best, and it's something that you wouldn't advise people to do. So
That's what I was going to ask.
what happened for you to think that?
Going through negative situations that got me into situations that I didn't need to be in, you know, bringing me around people and places and things that, you know, were having a negative effect on everything. So, yeah, it got to a point where I had to decide whether
You wanted to continue.
whether I wanted
What's
to.
the negatives?
There's a lot of negatives, man. Like, you know, your morals, for instance. Like, I've seen a lot of things that, you know, I wouldn't wish.
Lava stuff.
Mad stuff, bro.
Lava.
Tell us.
Mad stuff.
Tell us the mad
yeah,
stuff.
stuff that you don't want to see.
Sounds
innit? You know
lava.
what I mean? Yeah, man, it's lava, bro.
It's lava.
Yeah,
Forget it.
yeah, you don't want it. You don't want it. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. So for me, it was like, you know, like, nah,
The same
it
for me,
didn't.
no more.
It didn't sit right. You know what I mean? It's all, like I said, it's all fun and games when you're young, and you know you don't have any kind of guidance or any. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but this is for myself. Any self-respect. Like, I didn't respect myself. You know, I was just putting myself out there and just doing madnesses, sexual madnesses.
Sexual. So you're seeing
With-
what you was doing as sexual madnesses,
Yeah, man. You know what Bukkake party is? All right, then.
bro. I just wanted to know about the program.
All right. So, again, like I said, certain things that you see and certain things, it gets to a point where it's like, yo.
You were gonna come back to this man, you know.
Oh, Bukkake and all that. Yo, we ain't heard that from episode 2.
Man said Bukkake, you know. We know about Bukkake.
I don't know what Bukkake is.
What?
It's
You know,
a.
and you're,
can tell you, I
and,
did
and
it
you're an
yesterday.
OnlyFans manager.
Yeah.
It's dangerous, you know.
I wonder what that smell was. I'm joking.
That's why you like it. That's why you're holding your dick.
Yeah.
Sitting on my hand.
Go there.
Yo.
And take that.
Where did you get these up from?
These are wild.
From a DJ studio.
Oh my god.
To your researcher.
All day before. All right, you know what? Introduce yourself.
So
How?
no, a bit of context first. So we've been asking CS who's on the lineup today, and he's been saying, yeah, we've got a DJ on,
Yeah.
DJ Badass. And we're like,
Yeah.
DJ Badass.
DJ.
Yeah.
We was like, and then we was looked at your Instagram and we was like, DJ, oh my gosh, she looks like she might do all
I mean, I'm a heavy raver. I'm an old school raver, 100%. I do not DJ, no. I mean, who was I talking to earlier? There is a sort of bit of DJ going on.
So what's your name?
Daisy.
Daisy, and what do you do, Daisy?
I work in the adult industry. I'm very proud to be in the adult industry.
Okay, so it's not a madness.
It's fucking mad, and I am mad.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm an adult, and I made the choice after 20 years of being in a relationship to never have one fucking relationship again.
Okay, so was it? Have you come into the adult industry through trauma? Was you in it before that
I think
relationship?
everyone's got trauma. I don't understand where all this judgment comes from once you're in an adult industry. Like, everyone's got trauma. Everyone's, doing it because...
I'm only saying that because you said you spoke about your relationship first.
Yeah, but I've had many before that. I've got the father of my 3 children. I was with him for 20 years.
Yeah.
And that's fucking hard work.
And is it that relationship that made you want to do?
No, it was the ones after I left him. Finding love in cold places, which is going back to what you said, Max. You're going into all these swinging clubs, and people go on these dating apps when they're vulnerable. People go and look for swinging for love.
Yeah.
People get love and fucking totally confused.
This is what I said before.
You're the first
Yes.
woman to
Yes.
woman to say that.
Get me, girl.
Honestly,
We're working together.
finally.
I'm networking here.
Yes.
So
Thank
sex-
you for bringing me on the
sex
show.
and-
Actually,
sex and emotions are
I
different,
invite
yeah?
myself, but I normally do wherever I go.
Now, when you're gangster, man, don't worry.
I'm actually a blood gangster, yeah.
What's that?
I'm not here to talk about my family, but yeah, it's I'm from the south.
What was that
side.
say? Spiritual gangster.
I'm very spiritual, and I have gangster bloodline, yeah.
You got loads of
Murdered
sins.
people.
Yeah, we were saying that earlier, wasn't we? I mean, I know there's 7 sins, but I think I can treble that quite easily.
Wow.
You can talk
Yeah.
about it instead of me then today. I've not got any.
Yeah, I think everyone has. Look, why don't people own their shit?
That's what I'm saying.
we do.
Innit?
Own
Yeah.
your fucking
Innit,
shit.
Molly?
Take
Nobody's got
accountability.
shit, man.
Take accountability, Molly.
We've all,
Yeah,
we all got
you,
shit.
And you. Might be your show, but I can tell you about yourself. All of you. Don't pick on Molly. I've
The
got
shades
you, girl.
are high, innit?
This is my sin.
What's that, water?
Piss.
Yeah.
What you didn't know is what I've done to it. I'm only joking.
She rimmed it.
So,
How do you tell him?
Who said that?
so Daisy, you was telling us how you love the industry that you're in.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's good and bad points of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But I could work at fucking Tesco's and
But
still feel like that.
What do you actually do?
I started on webcam.
Yeah.
I then run my own agency with a couple of other girls, and yeah, it sort of took off from there. And I was I quickly kind of changed and lowered my boundaries at that point because I started meeting my webcammers. I still 5 years later now, they're very good clients of mine. They become friends. They become my good friends. I don't want to say it is like having 101 different relationships for different reasons. Sometimes they're having a shit day, I'll take them out for dinner. It's relationships without them boundaries. You become so honest with the people because you've got no reason to lie. They don't have to check my fucking phone. I don't have to ask them where they've been. It becomes like a really open relationship that becomes very honest. And yes, there's money involved because whether you see it as a job or not, it is my job. There is a transaction and they do get happy endings. Do you know what I mean? However, sometimes it isn't that. Sometimes it's just dinner and a date, a movie night, and just, talk about your problems. And some are married, some aren't, some are widowed. Like, you can't put everyone in a box, man. Everyone's got to stop judging people.
So is that like escorting then? What you
All
do?
of it. I do all of it. Gangbangs, Bukkake, the lot. There's nothing. I have to remember how to say that. It's like
Bukkake.
lost my car key.
Bukkake.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic, so whatever. It's all on me. Whatever.
It's taking it from all angles.
100%.
Yeah.
I'd ruin you.
Yes, you will. You will.
Oh, now that's a promise.
Oh my word.
I mean, I walked in earlier and you got all the toys up downstairs. Like, I thought this was just some
You tried to
all
rip
right,
them off the
Sinners
wall and use them,
podcast,
didn't
but
you?
I wasn't expecting. I've got them all at home, darling.
Have you never watched one of the shows?
I've watched a couple, but I don't sit on Insta watching shit. I've got better things to do with my time, and that's no disrespect to anyone. I meet quite a lot of people in the industry, and they're like, don't you know I got 1,000 followers? And I'm like, what happens when you lose your Insta tomorrow? Then who the fuck are you? Like, don't interest me.
I like this girl.
I like people to meet people. I'm 45. I've met a lot of people. I've been a social worker. I've been a teacher. I've wiped arses. I lick arses. Whatever. I've done it all. I've done it all. And I'll be a pilot next week. And if I am, you can come on my plane.
Come, literally.
I was trying to be normal there for 5 minutes.
Sorry,
Take a pinch of it. I love it.
She walked in the room and I brought my own microphone.
Yeah, man. Like a
Did she?
humour.
And it was a dildo.
It was my wand. My magic wand.
The magic wand.
Yeah.
Once you webcam, no man can ever beat that. I'm telling you that now. Ruins that stage.
We had this conversation before.
Did we?
Molly,
Yes, you did, Molly.
you did have the
Come on, Molly, own
conversation.
Yes.
Next.
Cat got your tongue now, Molly. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, time for some sins.
Where are we going first, Molly?
Lee.
I'm sure the last time you came, you gave a rubbish sin.
I don't believe that.
I don't
She
think
did.
I sin.
I think she's.
I personally, I have a similar mindset to you. You know, don't get it mixed up. Love and intimacy and sex as two totally separate things. And I don't judge anybody. If someone fancies kinky sex and getting covered in spunk and doing whatever, if that's what you want to do, that's what you. I don't class them as sins. So it's very hard for me to choose a sin.
Yeah, to you, you're not a sinner, but what
Yeah.
what about like?
To me, I'm
to what-
definitely
to what,
not a sinner.
What people may think is a
Yeah.
sin.
What the public would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, well, I suppose everything that I do on a daily basis. I'm sinning all the time.
Bukkake.
I actually haven't done bukkake.
Can someone explain it, please?
Basically, you're in a room, or you've
Go
had,
on my
you've had
Twitter, Molly.
you've had a sex
Wait there,
session.
Max. Wait there.
Go on,
Did
Mike.
you say that you've done
yeah,
bukkake?
let Max describe it.
Or did you have bukkake done to
I've
you?
not
Is it
done
just
it.
a time
In,
No, no,
when the
louder.
girl
Louder.
gets covered.
No,
in spunk.
louder.
Lava.
Everyone's
Louder.
spunk at the same time.
How many guys?
Numerous.
Don't
Man,
do that.
straight around here, cuz.
Bukkake has
No,
to
no,
be
no,
at least
no.
3 or 4
Louder.
Is it?
upwards.
I looked at bukkake. Isn't that like is it Chinese? Is it like a shame kind of thing?
It is
It
kind of
sounds a
something to
bit
do like that.
shameful. I won't lie.
That's what it's a Chinese
But
word.
that's
Isn't
your
it?
opinion, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
shameful. It's quite fun.
Nah, but the words come from like a.
It's a Chinese word, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Chinese word.
Bukkake.
It's about shaming the woman, and that's how they see it. And it obviously.
By spunking all over her.
Yeah.
So that's where the name come from.
If anything, that
I'm
shows
learning.
more shame on the people who was doing the spunking because they're all spunking.
It's
and
funny how
wanking
they shame the
together.
woman and not
yeah,
the
yeah,
man.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
it's always the
No, but
way,
the man's
double
doing the
standards.
coming.
I think it's like an old
Exactly.
thing.
Yeah, but it's the woman that's making him come.
So you've done this, Max.
Unfortunately,
How many
yes.
blokes were there? You and
No
how many
comment.
others? Oh, okay.
Was it at the swinging event?
You know what?
It was,
Molly,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
An
what
event.
you're supposed to be doing. But, asking the
Molly,
right
when you
questions.
manage me, you'll see all the
job.
videos.
I
Don't
am
worry,
asking.
you'll learn.
Keep it up.
Is it in a folder called Bukkake? What is it called?
Someone told me to say, look, I've lost my car key because I'm so dyslexic. I'm thick as shit.
Bukkake.
Bukkake.
So think of it as I've lost my car key, but I'm lost my... No.
Bukkake.
Oh, Max.
Whatever.
Why is there a no comment? You need to tell us. It could be one
So-
of your sins.
But that is my sin. That's my
okay.
sin.
Come on then.
I was involved in a bukkake party with 5 males and 2 females, and yeah,
You
it
knotted all over.
knotted all over
So they
them.
just sat in the middle of the room.
Literally just wanking man off, sucking man off, ready to boss, ready, everybody ready? Yeah, and I just there like they're having a shower. Like,
Did you enjoy it, Matt?
Like, what? You do?
I didn't ask that. She asked that.
Did you enjoy it?
At the time, it was an
Don't
experience.
stop being judgy.
At the time, yes, it was an experience.
But you wouldn't like your wife to do it.
Nah.
No.
Fucking rude.
Why?
Oh, like really?
Why would I want
But you
to
was
have
there- you was
only
at the
for man,
swinging
boss
party
not?
with
or-
your partner.
Yeah, that was then. This isn't now.
Because we change.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do change.
We
That's
do.
allowed.
That's what life is, isn't it? You go through your experiences, and there's not in a sense of a regret. It's more of a learning curve. These are things that I've learned.
How do you all finish at the same time?
Good question. Go on.
Yeah. Well, I can't answer that. I just know that it doesn't all happen like exactly
So it's
at
not
the
like
same
an
time.
answer?
It's not like, oh yeah, everybody cute, ready, 1, 2, 3. It's
You
just
see, the
like,
girls probably got them all on the edge.
I'm just picturing
yeah,
this
that's
circle.
kind
That's
of what
what
it
it is,
is,
isn't
isn't it? Yeah.
Coming out of the-
She's got them all on the edge, and then obviously the toss off.
Yeah, but she can't. They can't be all on the same edge.
Ask.
That's what you got.
How do you get them all ready at the same time?
It's like me squirting. I have no control over it. I can't tell a man when to come and when he can't. You learn to edge. It's your dick. You teach it. You teach it when to come. Like
You can have a bit of control over
I
it. Though.
suppose like it's really. I'm not even going to say it. No.
Go on.
Come on.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
Right, okay, so I will say it, and I don't want anyone to get any fucking twisted ideas, but you know, like when someone yawns, you yawn, like that empathy thing.
Yeah.
Like,
So
is that a
like-
silly thing to say? But
Is it
like,
like
so
a
once one
Mexican
comes,
wave?
Kind of,
once
yeah.
one comes, they
Yeah.
kind of all come.
Kind of, yeah.
Am I being? Is that?
Yeah,
not right?
I agree
Do you
with
know what
that.
I mean?
Right, we all do this. You ready?
I don't know if that's a silly thing to say, but
I think I came
Nah,
too
but
quick.
Max, do it.
I think
Go
you
on,
kind
Max,
of
do it. Do it. Go on, Max.
along the
Mex-
same kind of
Mexican wave.
all right, Mexican wave.
But do you feel?
Look at the control I have.
So, are you embarrassed and ashamed of the fact that you did that?
No, I'm not embarrassed and ashamed
So
of the
why
fact.
is it sin?
That's what I'm speaking
No, but that's
about.
not your sin, though, bro. There's some lava stuff within all that stuff.
Nah, don't.
I'm telling you, bro.
Lava stuff.
I could hear it in
The
your
man's
voice.
like, the man's saying lava.
I don't want you to tell us about the lava.
Let me tell you one thing now, yeah. Man is straight, bro. Yeah, I don't deal
yeah,
with
yeah.
man. I deal
Yeah.
with
Probably
no.
Probably are straight.
Yeah, I drive.
But lava stuff
I do-
happened back in the day.
Yeah, like I said, Bukkake. Do you know?
Crossfire.
Have you been in? Have you seen a Bukkake party?
Did he?
Did he?
Have you been in a? Nah.
Have you been in them, Speedy?
Have you
Did he?
been?
Have you been in them?
Have you been in a Bukkake party?
Me.
No. Have you been in? Right, but that was like a bit of a over like me. Like I reckon you have.
Like, I could never do that.
I reckon you're a dark horse, bro. That's what I reckon. Nah. You're here on this podcast, bro. Don't go and like say you ain't got no real dark sins and that, bro. and that you ain't a dark horse, bro.
Ready on ya.
Yeah, allow it, fam. Yeah,
listen.
you're here on Sinners Podcast, a
Listen.
host, bro.
Listen,
Your
don't-
mind is filth, bro. Yeah, you're talking about lava, yeah, because you want to see if anybody tops your lava, yeah, to see if anybody tops what you got, man. Yeah. That's what it is. I got you sauced, you know.
This man's
And
growing
you're
in confidence.
And you're behind the shades, you get me? You're hiding behind.
I'm cool.
Yeah. You're cool. Yeah. You're cool. Yeah. It's all right. It's all
Yo,
right.
what's in that water, bro?
I don't know, man. But did you put him in water?
You've got to answer his question. Got to answer his question about
Any?
your
What's
lava.
what happened with the lava stuff then?
Like I said, bro, probably the most that, yeah. Like, I was going to say something, then I thought to myself, like, yo, I'm not even going to say that
So wait, there,
because...
so no. So in this Bukkake, it's
Nah,
two
but what-
women and
forget
like
the
five.
Bukkake,
No, wait
man.
there.
No,
God.
that's what it's
God,
involved
This is
with.
what he's talking about.
Nah, it's something else, blood.
No,
In the
bro,
swinging
Nah,
stuff.
more
that's
stuff.
what it is, man.
Yeah,
More
so this
stuff.
is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
Bukkake.
Nah.
listen.
Bukkake's like the...
No, so what I'm saying is this
the-
Bukkake, yeah.
Yeah,
So there's 2 women and like 4 or 5 men.
5,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so none of the men are interacting with each other.
Not touching each other,
Okay,
just
so
a gal.
it's literally just the boss on the girl's face.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
get
Okay,
caught in
that's
the
all it is.
crossfire though?
obviously...
Oh, that's
it
the
was-
lava? That's what it is?
All right. Yeah. Okay.
That's what it is.
That's the lava.
Like laser quest.
You're it. You know what I mean? You're it. You get me?
You know.
Oh my god.
All right. So because man's straight, yeah. Man don't really wanna like, but that
So
happened.
that was the
No
traumatizing
that
moment.
traumatizing,
So
bro.
next man bust on you.
No.
Basically, that's what he said, isn't it? That's the lava.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's what you just said.
That's
to
what
me,
was
is it?
traumatizing.
So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
event's taking place at Hay Street in Birmingham.
No Bukkakes.
No Bukkake. Yeah. Straight jokes, yeah, real jokes, no
But
Bukkake.
listen, I want to know what was your reaction after the man bust on you?
Obviously, it's like it's not nice, and you're like, you kind. As soon as you're bust, bro, you're looking for the shower, and you get me. You're like, yo, like, what the fuck am I doing?
How's a man
in
boss
the
on you,
shower.
bro?
It's not like man boss on me, bro.
Basically.
Man bossing under women,
And it
bro.
splashed on
But,
you. Splashed
yeah,
on
you
you.
got
Yeah.
backlash. You know, like if a man come in to lick a
back.
shot and it bang bang and it wicked. It's not like man lick the shot after you. You get me? It hit the ting and you caught the ricochet, blood. So you can't say man licked after you, blood. Yeah, man hit the ricochet. You get what I'm saying? Man didn't lick after me, bro. So don't allow that. Yeah.
Right, so when it ricocheted, yeah, where did it?
No. On the toe.
It hit you on your toe.
On the toe.
On your toe. You're lying.
On the toe.
It landed on his dick.
Definitely the eyebrow.
No eyebrow. It's aiming down. Yeah. So no eyebrow shots. Yeah. It's straight toe. Maybe the ankle.
Yeah.
So you felt
that's a
flashback
sin.
on your toe.
That's a sin, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, nah.
That's
When
a
I see
sin,
that
bro.
one, that one's a
Thank
sin.
you.
That
Now
one's a
allow
sin.
me. Move on.
It hit him on his left.
Move on.
So just to clarify, the sin is getting spunked on by another man.
Yes.
Nah, do not put that shit on. I did not say that. The sin is catching a ricochet of spizz on other next man. But you know what? As much as I'm saying that, yeah, there's bear man, yeah, that run batch on things and all of them things there and sausages are touching and all of that. So, like, yo, I'm not saying me. I'm not saying me. I'm saying bear man that I do that. So enough man I wanna go out there like,
Nah. Yo.
Right, let's go.
I just had a flashback.
Alright, Molly, where we going
Was
now?
it a good one?
Yeah.
Let's go to Lee's flashback. Come on,
Let's
Lee.
leave
Is that the sin?
part.
Is that the sin, Lee?
No, I don't class it as a sin.
Go on, what's the
You know,
flashback?
But we might.
I just had a flashback of a party which I was attending. This was a couple of years ago.
Swingers.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a swinging party. It was more an orgy.
Yeah.
So it was, and it was with I don't name no names. I can't be naming no names, but it was someone who plays football, and his manager was involved in
His
the party.
manager?
And the reason why they wanted to invite girls to join the group was so they could get fruity with each other.
The manager and the footballer.
Yeah. So, and that was many years ago, and that's what opened my eyes up to why sometimes men want to attend swinging parties.
Was that a prem team?
Yes.
What are you trying to insinuate? No. Don't try and play that part.
I'm not. No, because obviously
Nah, but-
swinging is straight as well. But I think some men want to go to swinging parties because they're curious about the other sex, and I feel like holding an orgy or having something like that allows them to do it freely because they've got an open, liberated mindset towards sex, and you know, by doing something like that allows them to get intimate and to explore some other avenues.
You don't agree?
If they fancy, but you know,
No,
everyone's when it's all
that's
consenting
possible.
adults.
I'm
but
not
it was
disputing that, but not for me,
They
mate.
was using having an orgy as an excuse rather than being open and honest about their own curiosities. They just did that, and it turned out the girls were having fun with the girls, and the guys were just having fun with the guys.
With his manager.
Why don't I just not get involved with you and just
Well, I
keep
feel
it
like
away,
they didn't.
innit?
I feel like they was in denial, and obviously the next day, in their eyes, they've had an orgy with a load of girls. But if they would have been in the room just them two
Blow them
together,
up, man.
they probably would have felt embarrassed, or they didn't
Sell
want to do
it.
that because
sell
they
it, man? Who
Sell
was
that
it?
story.
Blow it up, man. Sell
It
it
was a
to
long
sinners.
time ago. It was a long
Exclusive.
time ago. I don't even think he's even in this country no more.
That's still sour though.
He was for foreign.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
No.
Let's move on to the next sin.
I have loads.
Daisy.
Where should I start? Greed. I'm very greedy for cock.
What, all at once? Where you say?
How
Yeah.
wide was your mouth open?
What did you say?
How greedy?
How many ever had at once? Or how many do I fantasize about having at once?
How many have you had?
It's
first?
almost like, is a sin a guilty pleasure though?
Yeah.
I put it on my little status today because I've been really thinking about coming here, and I'm like, what is a sin? Like, is it personal? Is it sexual? Like, I have a cry wank. Is that a sin?
You have
A
what?
cry wank?
Yeah.
What's that?
You wank and cry.
Yeah. Like I play a certain tune, I think about a certain guy that broke my heart, and I think, and I kind of watch our videos, you know, think, you know, why didn't he love me?
Wow.
Wow, he's broke my heart, and
What, and you pleasure yourself to that?
yeah.
Yeah, and then when you come, then you feel
And
better.
I think, what a cunt! What was I doing?
A cry wank.
So it's like an upset but a nice moment.
Yeah, it's almost like a little release. You know, like when
Molly's
you're
gonna
really
go home and
angry
try that.
sometimes.
No, I'm just trying to get
So
my
it's
head
kind of
around
like
it.
you get
Yeah, it's like
pleasure
so
out
I've
of
just been
pain.
diagnosed with EUPD, which is an emotional instability personality disorder. So anyway, whatever. I kind of knew I've been a bit crazy, and I always am, but I go on emotions. So if I'm angry, like, you know, if you're angry, you want to punch someone's head in right now, I'd probably cry. Like, I get so angry, I cry. So I kind of, my emotions are probably a bit more fucked up than everyone else's. But that's because I'm very emotional. And I have had a lot of trauma, like you said. You know, my brother died of heroin when I was 13. And, you know, I've watched 3 or 4 people die close to me and da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, and people are shits and treat you shitty, but you allow them back in because you think everyone should have a second chance. So I'm an empath. And so I kind of feed off bad energy. I feed off, if you're really happy, I'm really happy. And, you know, I feed off that empathy. And a cry wank for me is something personal. Is it a sin? You know, do you know what I mean? What is a sin? Like greed. I'm very greedy. I'm a shopaholic. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't go buying loads of clothes and don't feed my kids. Do you know what I mean? Like, what is a sin?
All right,
to a
you
person?
said you was in a relationship for 20 years. Did you sin during that period?
100% not. No, I'm not. If I give you all of me, you can have all of me. But now I would not do that
So
relationship.
you only
again.
slept with one man in 20 years?
I probably didn't sleep with him for half of that. I was that wife, like, have you put the bin out? Who, get your hand off me? Why are you even in my bed? No, get the kids in the bed. I was a shit partner.
Yeah.
I can own that shit today. I can see my faults. You know what I mean? I didn't feed his needs sexually. Men like to be.
So do you regret that now, or
Do I regret it didn't work? 100%. Yeah, I
So did
I
he
love
cheat
him.
on you?
Well, I found out after he sort of did. So
So you didn't know why you were there?
no, I found out after, and he denies it now, and I think he knows. I think he knows I know. But listen, I love my kid's dad. Like, if I have a blown up tie, he's the first man I phone. He's in a relationship, and I'm happy with him. I want him to be happy. Why would I not want my kid's dad to be happy? I'm not one of them mums that stops their kids seeing their dads. I'm like, fucking have the kids, I'm going out. Bye-bye. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why people maliciously hurt people and cheat on. If someone's cheating on someone, like, I don't give a fuck what people say, right? I save marriages. Whether you like that or not, yeah. People come round to me, they talk about their wives, I tell them how to treat their wives. Whether they want to listen and take that home and go, Daisy said this. But, you know, that's up to them. But men, I've been that woman in a 20-year relationship and said, get your hands off me. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. I don't know why I'm pointing to you. Maybe you're my next husband. Something's going on here, Max. Maybe something's going on here. I understand. After I had 3 children, very close. My kids were born year after year, so I had kids I had 3 kids under 3 basically. So it was very hard. So I know how I rejected his needs. However, because I'm in recovery and I've done a lot of recovery stuff and I'm very spiritual and I own my own shit today, I understand that I really neglected his needs, but that's because I didn't love myself. I'd had 3 children. It was really hard for me. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel like a woman. I rejected my own self.
So you stopped having sex with him?
100%, yeah, because I had power and control over that. I had no power and control over nothing else. And that was my only way to sin him. It was my only way to kind of say, like,
So in your mind, didn't you think, if I'm not going to give him no pussy, he's going to get it from somewhere else?
I didn't at that time because I was so wrapped up in my own self and with my children. I couldn't give a shit what he'd done at that point.
Yeah.
So it's relationships with yourself and others is extremely hard.
I don't think you've told us a sin yet.
I just said I'm greedy for cock. Sure, I just said that, Molly. Where were you?
Is that a sin?
But that's why I said, is it a sin or is it a guilty pleasure?
Tell us you're guilty.
You've gone from not wanting no cock to being greedy for cock.
100%. Because I'm an addict. I'm an addict of all varieties, people, places, and things. If I like something, I want all of it. And I've gone into this industry in the deep end.
Full steam ahead.
100%. I'm all or nothing.
So you've had gangbangs and that, yeah?
She's had the bukkake in it?
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
What's the
That's why I'm
most?
down
Yesterday?
There. That's why I was down there, yeah, at Roxy's Den. Roxy's Den at Splat, Bukkake, yeah.
Well, your skin looks
Was you there?
nice.
That's because I've just come back from Thailand.
Max,
Oh, have you?
was you there?
No, I wasn't at the
No, I
one
wouldn't let
yesterday,
him in.
You know about Roxy's Den?
Nah, I don't, you know.
Roxy's Den.
Nah. Tell us more, though.
What about Roxy's Den?
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Is it a club? Is it a...
Yeah, it's a studio where you can have gangbangs. What else to say about that?
Do you get paid for that?
In kindness.
Oh, okay. So everyone just wants to be there.
Yeah, it's almost like a swing. It's the sex parties. It's like a
hobby.
swinging thing. Yeah.
So how much men was you getting banged by at one point?
Yesterday,
Yeah.
for the first session was 11, I think, and then after that,
11 men
Yeah.
come on your face.
No.
Inside.
They're all wrapped up.
Oh, they're all wrapped up. So, I thought you had a bukkake.
Yeah, that's after.
Oh, after.
I thought a bukkake was just them bossing on you. So
Yeah.
it's actually
Yeah.
it's the sex as well. You have sex with them,
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's a gangbang.
and then a bukkake,
bukkake
is just
after.
them knocking
Yeah.
on you.
so that's what I
Yeah.
mean. So that's what I'm saying.
After,
11
at the end.
11
Oh,
of them
okay.
on you.
Yeah, I think there's 11.
Have you shot porn?
Yeah.
Like,
Were you the only woman there yesterday?
No, you don't ever work on your own. Girls never work on your own. Always do it with somebody else in a safe environment. I don't do outcalls and shit like that. Like, no, safety's paramount for me, and so is my health.
You agree, Lee, yeah?
Sorry. Yeah, I totally agree.
And I don't
Yeah,
think
that's key.
people are very honest about
Yeah, but-
it
No,
either, are
exactly.
they?
I
I think people find this very shameful, and yet it's the men that come and pay.
This is what I'm trying. I'm so happy to meet you like this because it's like you're airing some of the things I've been saying and some of the thoughts that I always have and trying to explain it to people and trying to get people to actually take on board how you live your life and the reasons why you do what you do.
I've chose to do what I do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I did? I told my children before anyone, and do
Yeah.
you know what happened? My family bought videos and showed it around to my other family, and I was like, should have come to me first. I'd give you friends and family discount. What is the matter with you?
Oh,
Yeah, people are sly and seedy.
yeah, but I think the honesty is the best policy, especially when you've got children in this business. And I feel like by telling your children exactly what you do, how you do it,
They were
you're
young
not-
adults.
You're
like-
not defined by the
Yeah.
job that you do. You're defined by the person who you are. And
Oh,
you know.
apparently not. I'm just a whore now, but that's
No.
fine. It don't
No.
pay my judgment. Does not pay my bills.
Yeah.
You good publicity, bad publicity. I don't care what you say about me. My children love me,
Yes.
and I'm happy choosing to do what
Yeah,
I do.
I love that, definitely.
Can I ask you
More
a
people
question?
need to have that honesty and openness about this.
So do men.
Sorry, can I ask you a question? So how old are your kids?
My kids are all 17, 18 and 19.
Wow.
And so what was their reaction when you told them?
Truthfully and honestly, my two eldest were probably more like, Mum, you've always been crazy, you do crazy things, as long as you're safe and happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
My youngest probably hit it harder because, like, you know, it was 16, 17 when I told him. So I was webcamming for a couple of years before that. I've only really been doing the other scenes for the last year or so. So I think he was embarrassed and upset, but at the same time, he knows he's loved. He probably struggles most, but then he soon asked me for a pair of trainers, and I'm like, boy, I got to suck a lot of cock for that one. So I'm very honest with my children.
you're very honest.
I have to be because people lie, and I will not have people lie to my children.
Yeah.
My
So
children
is he
are my
okay
world.
with it now?
16-year-old after.
I don't think I'll ever be okay with it, but that's like me saying, oh, if he turns out gay, I'm not okay with it. Who the fuck am I to say that?
Yeah.
If he turns out gay and he wants to be gay, that's up to him. He's gonna. All my children are gonna make decisions that I'm not gonna be happy with, just like I'm making decisions that they are not happy with. But the point is, when they're in trouble, they phone me. When anything good happens, they phone me. And when they want fucking money, they phone me. Like that is all. That is all I care about is my kids.
Max,
Yeah.
Can I ask you, how would you feel if your mum said that to you? Like just straight
Max
up.
is just a rampant.
Just straight up,
fucking-
like. if
No,
you
but
got
this
these
is
trainers-
all right. When are you asking me at what age? Because the reality of it
17.
is at 70, at
your
7.
mum says to you, "I've got to suck a lot of cock to get these trainers for you." How would that make you feel at 17?
He'd be going barefoot.
You know the thing is, yeah, like my relationship with my mum probably isn't the same as with everybody else's. Do you get what I'm saying? So I can't really say like I'd be pissed off
In
or
what way,
anything. In the sense that me and my mum don't really vibe. Like our relationship was tough. You get what I'm saying? So, but that's what I'm saying. It's a bit different. Whereas I probably would have just thought like it would have given me more fuel to the fire to be able to dislike my mum even more at that
Do you
age.
feel like you can tell your mum anything?
I feel I can be honest with her.
Now,
yeah,
or
and
even
Well, you
then.
could tell her about your swinging events, yeah?
yeah, I can now.
Honesty is
Obviously,
everything.
yeah, but that's become with age. I think like I'm a grown man, like you were saying. We all get to a point where our parents, as much as like I said, we have different relationships with our parents. My relationship is a little bit different than most with my parents. So when I consider myself to be my own man. Yeah, so I govern myself all by the laws of the Most High. That's what governs me. So as much as your mum and dad might be able to tell you certain things, 17, like you kind of like in yourself anyway. Yeah. You're doing your own thing. So it's kind of like, well, mum can't tell me nothing, so how can I really tell mum anything? You know what I mean? Like we got to make our own choices in life when we reach a certain age. So I just think it's one of them. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, if they got a good relationship, that's all that really matters, because there's a lot of parents and children out here that, like you said, there's a lot of lies and deceit,
kids know it.
which is what I grew up with my mum. I grew up with lies and deceit, which
Which make you ill.
It made me ill. It caused me more pain down the line, more things for me to have to get over, more experiences for me to have to go through, which I probably wouldn't have had to go through if there was that honesty and that truth. So I think truth is definitely the most important thing. Doesn't matter what it is that you're doing, everybody's gonna have an opinion on what's right and what's wrong, but the reality of it is not one of us can sit here at this table and say that we've never committed a sin. Therefore, that none of us here are able to judge anyone apart from ourselves. Yeah. That's what I've always said. Like, no disrespect to anyone in how I like my opinions. That's for me. That's my journey. That's what I've learned for my journey. Do you know? And if it helps other people, then so be it. But no one's here to judge anyone. You know what I mean?
But obviously, all of that comes with age, don't it? Because, like you said, when you're 17, obviously you've got the influence of your friends and whatnot, and obviously it's embarrassment, innit? That's how you're gonna feel at that age. But when you, like you said, you're older now, so you're gonna see it from a different angle, innit?
Yeah. Again, like I said, age as well. You know what I mean? But when I was 17, I had a different perspective of mum. Like I said, it would have given me more fuel to be able to be, like you said, the shame and that. Oh wow, you already like this and oh yeah, wow. So, but if you've got a close relationship, then I don't think it's gonna be a problem. If you can go home to your mum and be like, yo mum, the lads and that at school are talking about what you're doing and everything, and mum's there like, oh yeah, well this, that and the other, and can reassure you, because I think that's what it comes down to as well. It's reassurance as well.
It's like, because you, like you said, your
That
kids
did
understand you, innit? Your kids understand you, they know what you like. So
Yeah, but
when you told
they
them,
also remember I was with dad for 20 years. So before that, they were shocked. And my youngest did fall out with a few of his friends, and I also fell out with the friends' mums and all sorts when I'd been friends with them for years. And I used to just turn around to them and say, just remember, their dads want to be in me and their mums want to be me. At the end of the day, what the fuck does it matter to them? It matters what I feel and you feel.
your dads want to be me.
I kill a lot of this with humour with my kids. A lot of it I kill with humour, and I don't think you should take life too seriously. I really don't. You've only got one life.
It's too short.
Yeah, you've got, we're all going to fuck up and make mistakes, and that's okay. But, it all boils down to love, honesty, and respecting each other.
Yes, I second that. Totally love, honestly. That's exactly what my motto, isn't it? What we've been talking about all day today.
Yeah.
Openness and honesty. And if you've got kids, you just need to be open with your kids about what you do. And like you said, because they know you, they respect you, and they appreciate you as a
I
person.
don't like what I do, but
Yeah,
I don't pay my fucking bills
they don't
either.
have to like it, and they as long as you're honest with them. So if someone does come to them and say things to them about, oh, your mum does this, your mum does that, they go, and what? I'm not interested in what your mum does. Why are you interested in what my mum does? And that's a conversation and I feel like by being open and honest with your kids about stuff, then it kills that dead. It stops it in its tracks. It can't take it no further. Yeah, you don't have to be like, you don't have to understand totally the details of your job and things.
Pretty out there.
But that's something. It is there and it's out there. But they don't need to have it sort of in the face. You know, when you're having your family time, you have your family time, and it's separate, 100%. Isn't it? And that's important to you. But this enables you to have that precious family time with your kids, like you said, to be able to help them out when they've got problems.
They've seen me on my arse many a time.
Yeah,
as in
and they see
situation of drugs. Do you know what I mean? And alcohol. It took me to another level. So they can now see that I'm happy.
And the focus,
and
what this gives you,
matters.
yeah. So if this makes you happy and it gives you the focus, then how can it be such a bad way to earn a living?
Right,
Come
we're gonna get on to Molly's sin because you two are gonna have a whole for everything.
Yeah, we will literally be here
I think
all
she's
day.
doing that now. I need therapy.
I love it. No, you don't need it.
I told you I'm a minefield.
No, you don't need it. I actually think it's amazing how you've got your work.
Molly, you got to up your game, girl.
Yeah. Molly.
I struggled last time I was here.
Molly's trying to look at me for help, you know.
Molly.
I've already been on. I've already done one.
So was Lee.
There's 7 of them. Go on, Molly.
So was
Molly.
Lee. Molly, you must have thought about
Tell
it.
us about your.
What happened on holiday, Molly?
Go on, Molly.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Nothing.
Where did you go? Cape Verde?
Yeah.
Nah, something went on there.
No, it didn't.
Did she look good in a bikini?
No, it wasn't.
You got the mandingo.
Sophie, I'm not saying you don't. Just so she knows.
Molly.
No, it was an all-inclusive, chilled trip with no children.
And
No sins.
Was it adults only?
Yeah, it was adults only.
Oh, was it one of them type
Okay, nudist beaches and all of that.
Oh,
No.
secret club.
No, I am squeaky
Bukkake
clean.
party.
All of that,
I didn't know
yeah.
what it meant.
You're saying dumb.
No.
Yeah, you are. You're saying
Yeah,
dumb.
she's
Learn something new
you know,
now.
the girl next door.
What job do you do?
I'm an OnlyFans manager.
Say that again, sorry, I didn't
Yeah,
hear you
but there's
properly.
no categories for that on my accounts that I work on.
There's no what?
No there's-
Categories.
You know what I mean? There's not an album for that. I've not seen that on anyone's OF page ever.
No, but the point is, you're trying to sit there like you're all sweet and innocent and
I am. That's why I'm the manager and I'm not on OF.
No.
Surely you know
You
stuff.
have to have
You see
listen.
she's seen a lot of shit.
Yeah,
listen.
I have, but I didn't know what that. I genuinely didn't. That's news to me.
You've seen the Bukkake then?
No, never seen that on an OF. I might do now. With
Tagging a
with
lot of
clients.
people, to be fair.
Yeah. What?
Molly,
Tag a lot of people on it.
come with your sin.
Yeah.
Stop running rings around. And
What's? I don't have one. I genuinely don't.
What was her last one? I think she said this last time.
No,
You're
I
not letting you
didn't.
get away
told,
with it.
She
I
cheated?
told you I cheated last time, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
On who, your girlfriend or your boyfriend?
I've never had a girlfriend. Who said that? I've never had a girlfriend. Sorry, not exciting. I am.
You're lying.
I'm plain and simple.
You're lying.
Just, you know.
Who would you mash out, Lex and Speedy?
I don't know.
we apologise for the barman.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer
With
that,
a
Molly.
true Oreo.
That means she wants them both.
Greedy.
No,
there
it
you go.
doesn't. Yeah, there you go. I'm greedy. Greedy for Speedy.
Where's that boy?
I'm joking. I'm so joking.
Timestamp.
Being honest. She's greedy for Speedy, she said.
Press the button.
That was a joke. I'm
Yeah,
a
we
married
heard that one
lady.
before.
That's a joke.
All right. Let's move on. Well,
I want to ask more questions to Max. I feel like you've got loads of stuff to talk
so
about.
this is what I wanted to say, yeah, because like, with
Why
this
do you
whole-
want to know more about me?
I don't know. I
Nah,
feel
because
like you've
it's
got
true
lot,
though.
lot of stories.
But everyone on the table's got like a a lot of sexual stuff going on, but there's like thin lines between a lot of these sex things and some of the parties that you like go to and stuff that happens. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking about stuff that's going on in the news as well, like with the Diddy and all these mad things that he's got going on. Now,
Did he do it and all of that stuff?
Man said, did he do it?
I just want to know, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you want to dive down into this sex world, and how far is your brain trying to go in there?
Is or was. Let's just clear that up.
Was.
Was.
Was his?
Was. It's not
Not
his.
anymore. Not anymore.
It's. I feel that I went through my period of exploring, and the women. That's what I like. I'm into women and exploring women and the multitude. Like, I don't want to be too.
What age?
How long ago?
Yeah. And like how many years you did it for?
Was it just like any women? You just wanted to beat down the place, or was it you just extra horny, like, or you just couldn't resist any situation?
No, it wasn't more so that I couldn't resist. I was fluctuating in industries with certain women, and experiencing that.
Why did you look at me then? 'Cause you've never come to me.
No, but industries, about the industries. So,
But we don't.
but you do.
Now we don't. So you're gonna have to explain to us.
You kind of answer questions around the house. Why don't you just get to the point?
All right, put it.
Thank you, Daisy. Give Daisy some water.
All right, we're talking.
Daisy.
Did you do it? Did you not?
Yeah, I did. But I said I did.
Did he do it?
But you know, multitude. What's that mean? Multitude of what? Sorry, I just need things direct.
Yeah, she's in the industry and she didn't.
Yeah,
even
no,
know
it's
what
my
it meant.
dyslexic brain. I just don't understand what you're actually saying.
Because he's trying to make you not understand.
All right then.
That's what he's saying.
That's working. I'm blonde.
That's it. I'm trying to get through this show. Yeah.
Being clickbait.
I'm trying to get
Failed,
through.
son.
It's too late.
No, I'm all right,
You
man.
got
I'm
bust
doing-
on your
No. I did not get bust
I was on
on.
his
I got
tongue, leave him alone.
I got a ricochet done. Yeah, there's a difference.
Ricochet.
Yeah? Ain't no bust done.
I
Yeah.
want to know, what you said before, where you used to swing with your relationship.
Okay. Yeah.
Did that break your relationship up?
Not so much. Yeah, in a sense, because
Nah, you're doing what she's
Not
saying,
so
bro.
much, but yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
it
right. Yes, Molly, I think it did.
Yeah, it did.
But you're glad though now because now you're with someone else and you're happy, right?
Yeah.
We've just had a few questions come in today when we were with Lee earlier, and a lot of the public were asking if swinging affects relationships. Like, what's your opinion?
There's good and both. Like you're saying, honesty is one of the things that I think is a great thing to have, But then it can go a little bit too far. Do you know what I mean? It can just get a bit too on top. Where
Was you ever jealous?
yeah, of course.
Was you on top or was they?
What? Okay. Yeah, there was times where
you woman that you're in a relationship with.
yeah.
Was she the dominant one, or was you?
Man ain't gonna own that.
We were both curious.
Whose
At the
idea
time.
was it?
Who was the driving force? Who was the one that decided
You're
to
gonna
go
have
to
to say
the
it's
party
you
all
now,
the
man.
time?
I don't want to be like, yeah, it was me. I was the driving force.
Yeah.
I had once.
So was
and
she
I
a
had
bit
needs.
vanilla?
Nah, she wasn't. She.
Was
To
she
be honest,
beating of a man?
she.
Was she beating of a man?
At the time, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you was watching.
I've watched, yeah.
So what made you ask her in the first place? Because I'll tell you this, I couldn't ask. I'd be shook to ask my gal. Like,
How
But
do you
it-
get to that?
Yeah.
But this
Is that
is
your
what.
gal, really though?
Well,
Was it your
that's
brethren?
it was that's the thing.
That's what
It's-
it is.
But it's more like you a brethren. Like I said, it was at that time.
Did you love her?
Yeah, of course, but not in. It depends what love is.
Like,
Honesty,
did you
loyalty,
see a
respect, and
future with
trust.
her?
at that time, I did with doing what we was doing. But then obviously, like I said, when you're going through it and then you're starting to get a little bit deeper and then, you know, you're seeing certain things and that, and it's just like, raw. It's not even just the jealousy. It was just getting a bit too dark. You get what? It was.
She wanted you to mash another man.
Not even just mash another man. Like she wanted to get like ragged left, right, and centre by bagger man. You get what I'm saying? And
So
it got
you
to a
opened up
point.
the can of worms.
You opened up the can of worms.
So you
Bill,
couldn't
you
handle
get
it.
me? It's
So
not
wait
that I couldn't.
you wanted her to get mashed, and then when she's saying she wants more,
Nah, it's not. I wanted her to get mashed. You see, I wanted to mash other gal. Yeah.
Oh, this is where the
You
doors
see?
shut.
And yes, I'll hold up my hands and say, yo,
Okay.
straight
She
up there.
started
So you
enjoying it,
had-
and then
so
you
you
thought,
thought-
hang on.
You thought you could handle her sleeping with other man, but you couldn't.
Basically.
At the start, it was all right. Yeah.
Until you develop feelings.
Then you started to get a little bit of feelings,
Why?
and then it
When?
started
How?
to.
When you went home, you was.
Yeah, obviously, when you, it's not just all about sex, innit? When you're there, you know what I mean. There was other things. There was other
she
things.
wanted to get ragged out by beer man.
Yeah.
Basically.
Did it
Bear,
start,
man.
so did you feel inadequate? And
Nah, not even. Yo, listen, man's packing heat. Trust me, I'm not even worried about that. You know, I'm really not worried about that. You know,
So
man's
what
a dad's in
caused
it. My
you to
name's Max.
No,
All
but
right.
okay.
Max by name, Max by fucking nature. Yeah,
done the
all
gal
right.
thing.
I'm just holding it down. Yeah.
Max, you done the gal thing then, innit?
Done what?
Normally,
The other way
when
around.
when the girls find out,
Take control
then they get
back.
all emotional, innit?
Yeah.
Like you done that to her, innit?
Kind of a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
get
saying
me?
it's getting
It was
dark,
like,
but
yo.
really, she just wanted more cocky.
And Bukkake.
And Bukkake. She went and Bukkake and all
Was she
like.
a part of that? Was she in?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
and
Was
now
she?
you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the traumatizing bit.
Not the traumatizing bit, but over
that
the
was the
time
toe
it
bit,
starts getting to a little bit like, all right, it's
This is my girl now. Like.
not
let's
even
go.
that it's my girl. It's more so the point of, all right, cool. Like, man wanted to have a little bit of fun and everything, but now it's
Now
starting.
you're
fun no
enjoying
more.
it too much.
It's, yeah,
No,
you're getting.
it's not fun anymore for
It's not
you.
fun no more. You get
Yeah.
me? It's like, yeah.
She's having fun and
Yeah,
you're not
having
having no fun.
you're having a whole heap of fun and that, but for me, now it's like,
You're not
nah,
having fun no
I'm not
more.
having fun no more. You get me? I'm having to, like, we're going places, obviously. She's enjoying it. We're going places, and then certain places where we are, certain other things are going on.
So does
People
that
do
mean that
other
you're
Stuff you mean?
Huh?
Secret stuff.
Nasty stuff, bro, that man's not even into. You get what I'm
What do you
saying?
mean?
So, geezers doing
explain
what their
yourself.
things doing with each other and that. When you go swingers clubs, it's not just man and woman. It's
Yeah, that's
man
like what
and
Lee said,
man
innit?
doing.
Yeah, you can go to certain nights though. You can go to
Yeah,
certain
but
specific nights where it's only going to be couples or couples and single
Open
men, or
nights.
there's going to be like there's
You got
there's
open
different
nights,
types of
but then-
nights. So you
Man's
can
all the
choose.
terminology, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, like
And this
ris-
all came from the comedy club thing.
no, before the comedy club thing. It all came before the comedy club thing. But
So maybe you should have just.
Wait, this is a cover up.
What's the after party?
that is the shit.
What's the Val Smith doing?
Yeah, where's the small print?
And it's all gonna gang bang Sarah thing.
We were gonna shake it well and
Man
all
said
of that.
Sarah's
yeah.
got a good mouth.
Yo, Maja hype. Oh, mad.
Yeah,
But carry on.
Yeah.
So she was taking beer cocky.
yeah.
Did you have to
And,
watch it?
and what did you say?
Sometimes.
the gays will get involved.
Nah, but not involved. But obviously, when you go
They'd
into
have
certain
their
suite,
thing.
yeah, you can be in the same
So would
kind
you
of
say
vicinity and
that
that.
you started to grow like stronger feelings for her, and then that's when you started? It weren't fun no more after that.
It wasn't even just about the feelings. It was about the situations and the things the places and that we're going, the things that man's seeing and that. You
was
get me?
uncomfortable
Yeah, man. It's not like yo, like I like women. You get me? And I wanna. That's like, you know what I mean? She's
So wait there, I just need to get this clear. I understand what you're saying. Gay shit was going on. But what did this woman do? Did she want this?
no,
Is that
but
what
just
you're saying?
no, but going to the places where this shit's going on and all of that. You get what I'm saying?
Also, she's saying she wants to go here. You're saying I'm not comfortable with.
we got
there.
we go in these kind of places and that. You get me?
Using protection.
Nah,
Nah, it's them places
not
where
even.
like the girls was on the girls and the men was on the men, and he went on that.
Oh, so she wanted you to mash her and get mashed.
Oh,
Nah,
was
not
she
even.
asking you to mash a man?
No, man said no. No blood. Man looking like nah. Man, she knows not to, bro. Man's not into none of that shit, blood.
Yeah, but she kept
Straight
bringing
out,
you to them
straight.
places
Places,
where
yeah.
that was happening.
Yeah,
You think you got trauma?
whether she was
This man's
trying
got
to.
trauma.
Yeah, of course, bro. I'm not into them things.
She tried to warm him in. She tried to say, yo,
That's what I'm saying.
we're gonna do a little bit of this,
Yeah.
and then
Warms
really
him
she
in.
had her end goal. Her end
Yeah.
goal was for you to get murdered by some geezers.
My nigga, you was
Planted
groomed.
the
Man's
seed.
not into
She
that.
planted the seed.
Yeah, she planted the seed.
Yeah, she's planted
That
the
was her
Because there
plan.
are- Because there are places that you can go.
You can
and
plant the
see
seed,
that,
but
you know,
unfortunately, that seed don't grow around here.
Trust me, kind of just ricochet
Yeah.
back on you.
It just a ricochet. Straight on your toe, you get me?
Oh my.
Oh, Matt.
No, man, I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
Alright.
I'm good,
Max,
man.
you definitely need to get on the stage and say this stuff.
Yeah?
I'm good.
This can be your thing.
Yeah.
You get on the stage and
Yeah.
you can be taking the
Tell
piss
everyone
out
about
of
your
it.
turn.
Max, that's your
That's
what
my calling card.
USP. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us.
I might
That
try
should
it.
be your main joke.
Because
Yeah.
you
When we
had
said
no
tell a
jokes
joke.
earlier, did he? And now it's funny as fuck.
Any. When I said tell a joke, you should have said, a man splashed back on my toe. That's what you should have said.
Trust
bro.
me, that's one of your jokes, man, on the stage.
Better a joke than a sin, innit?
Now that can be a joke, but you know what it is?
Go on.
I've spoke to Lavelle about this, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the way you deliver this joke. This joke could be a 1 minute joke, but this joke could also be a 20-minute joke.
Yeah.
It's the way you deliver that joke. And I'm telling you now, that joke could be a 20-minute joke.
But this is why I like to work with these people.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Just to, like I said, it's something that I aspire to do using my life experiences, because fortunately for me, I have lived a lot of life experiences. You know, I'm not here gonna be bragging and promoting and pushing certain things out, because I've come a long way from doing Bukkake parties and all that, from all of that kind of stuff. Do you get me? And I'm trying to not trying, but I am. I'm a better man. And
No, but you know when you're saying this, yeah, to me, I feel like you've been traumatized. Like you're saying you like.
yeah, I've been traumatized, bro. You going into swingers clubs and seeing man doing certain
then, but
things with
these-
each other,
these
bro.
lot do
Like that's
swing-
traumatizing,
these lot
isn't
do
it?
No,
swing-
I don't do swingers.
Oh, you don't do swingers. You do swingers.
Yeah, swingers.
I've been to
parties.
swingers.
But what the point I'm trying to say is like you're
I like
not,
one swingers.
you're not unhappy to be in the swingers though, innit? You're not unhappy.
No, I've been to swingers clubs. I don't.
But
I
when
don't like
he's-
joining in for free.
Yeah,
No,
well, there's
but when
different-
he's
there's
saying
different
it, though,
ways to
it's
do it,
like,
and there's different places to go. Isn't
I
it?
see
fun.
shit I don't want to see
Yeah,
again.
bro. Like I said, I've seen shit that I don't want to see again, bro. That
But
I
you're
don't
not
want to.
saying, bro.
I know,
Because
I can't.
listen,
Bro,
the things
something
and then
happened.
yeah, something did happen in them places,
You need to
bro.
educate us. We
Nah,
have no
man,
clue.
Tell us
stay
what
away
happened.
from. Just stay away from them places. That's what I'm saying. innit? You don't need
If you're
to.
not open-minded, it's
Obviously,
not for
Lee
you.
Darby.
You get what I'm saying?
you
I
see,
don't-
Lee Darby is a sex therapist, yeah?
I don't need no
So
therapy,
what we're
bro. I'm
saying
good.
is, if you tell her what happened, if you tell her what happened, she's going to be able to help you with that trauma.
She'll stroke you through it.
Yo,
So
listen.
now,
like
with your,
like
you're
I said,
in a
yeah.
relationship now, aren't you?
Yeah.
With a girl, is it a girlfriend? Or fiance,
yeah.
I meant.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
right,
I'm
okay.
with a female, yes.
So are you satisfied with just her now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
want her to mash over guys?
Nah.
Do you want to mash over a girl?
Nah.
Is she the
Want to
same?
mash up a guys?
Yo, this one's good, you know. Yo,
You know, if you weren't on here and someone said that, man, box them in there, man. You know that, innit? She said, I'm like, yo, I'm having to cross my legs and all sorts of stuff. Just link, like, but yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, guys, he's straight. Okay?
Right.
One honor.
Just walking.
One fucking honor. Yeah.
Just what?
100%.
So with
Do you know what that might be?
Just fun.
Do you know what I went and done today? This is one for you. This is gonna throw you off now. This is everybody laughing.
it's the way you line up these words, bro.
The lining. This is my biggest sin.
Go on then.
Go on.
today?
Silence,
Today-
everybody, let's hear this.
Now we're getting to it.
A colonial irrigation.
Colonical irrigation.
There we go.
Colonical.
Explain to the rest of us.
I douche every day.
That's not a
Nah,
sin.
it's not a douche.
It's
Shit out
not
your
a
ass.
That
You
is.
feel good though.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, I was so prang, yeah.
What's that?
It's a
Wait,
tube
yeah,
up
but-
your
yeah,
bottom
And
where
it
they remove
Clears your
flushes that.
bowels.
It
When the
feels
clean
like
out
a
the
And a
cold
suckle
one.
pot
Cold
or
one.
That's not a sin.
It's not a
bro,
sin.
it is.
Clean.
Now you're gonna tell us the
Man,
funny
I
bit
put
now.
something up in them body, yeah?
And you did.
Don't do that today. I'll be
you
honest
did
with you.
You had it in
Today,
your bottom and you liked it.
nah, I didn't like it. I liked it.
That's why it's a sin for you.
Comfortable at first.
Nah,
So go
but
on.
yeah, that.
Why did you do
uncomfortable.
that? Why?
because it's a good health.
Yeah, man.
You should do it. You should do it a
Healthy.
couple of times a year.
Just remember,
That's
like,
something
You know
that.
what you should
But
do?
this is what I
Put
wanted
a
to.
shower hose
You
up
know,
your bum.
obviously,
It's so much cheaper.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but what made you do it?
health. I wanted to. Obviously, I've been suffering with a bit of a bad belly. You know what I mean? And I've been doing a bit of research and things like that. And obviously, having a colonic is a good way of obviously starting
Flushing
to
your- flushing
clearing out,
Toxins.
clearing out the toxins and the mucuses and all of these kind of things and shit that's been in there
Yeah,
for
for
ages
years.
and that.
For
But
years in some cases.
give it 3 days,
Honestly.
you'll have lost 4 pounds. That's what happened to me.
Honestly.
well,
Well.
it's for men as well. It's good, obviously, for us to have our colons cleaned and that. Do you know what I mean? To help reduce the risks of cancer and that. But you know, we struggle to go for things like that because of
Don't want to
you
put
know
it
Comes with it.
because of the
It's
stigma
not a big
and all.
tube though, is it? So
It's
you're
not,
alright.
but this is what I wanted to
And
say.
normally
Like,
leave it up
you know,
really well.
I'm completely against them things. Like it's not something that I'm not into.
You wouldn't do it again.
No, I'm saying, but I would go for that. Like, my first impression was, yo, they're gonna shove a big tube up my arse and that, yeah, and yo, I can't do that.
Yeah, but it's
That's not
sexual.
happening.
It's not sexual at all.
Sexual,
It's not.
whatever, like it's not something that man feels comfortable with. Like
clench
some
up those?
some men, yeah, I was tight, bro. Like man wasn't relaxing at all. But what I would-
How did you relax? I want to know how you relaxed
Bro,
to allow them to do that.
right. So
Bro.
it goes in about that much. Yeah.
bro.
So this is what I wanted to say.
It's like you're talking 2 different languages at the same time. You're like, I'm not gay, but it's tight.
my batty's tight, bro. How do you expect my batty to be?
But you're just
I'm
like,
not gay. My batty's
bro,
tight.
Nah, man ain't gay.
Yeah,
but
my-
my batty's tight.
Yeah, my batty's tight, bro. I'm not gay, and my batty's tight. What are
like
you
you're trying to
saying?
sell it.
You're not gay, but your batty's big. What? So what? I'm not gay, and my batty's tight. Nah, what? Just remove me. All it is is
Max.
I'm mirroring you today. You weren't ready for
Lava.
that. I'm bring you back your lava. That's what it is. And I see the head going down on that like, oi.
Yo, Max.
Nah,
you're
but
funny,
yo,
man.
it's-
you definitely need to put yourself on the line.
Thank you, though. I appreciate that, and
Like, you're a funny
and
guy,
like,
like-
I hope to see everybody there as well. You get what I'm
made it
saying?
free
cry
entry,
today.
I'll
You made it
come.
cry, bro. You're
Yeah,
funny.
free tickets for us all.
Yeah, man, we got some tickets on that, man. We got some behind the scenes and all
Where,
of that.
where is it? Where is it?
Hate Street,
Hate Street, yeah.
yeah, Hate Street.
What
Okay,
date?
local.
What date's that?
6th of May, so that's Bank Holiday Monday, the 6th of May. So yeah, no excuses, no work or anything like that.
Molly, you said you had some questions for Lee, innit?
Put her on the spot there.
Yeah, I just asked Max a question about the relationship stuff. What's your opinion on that with Max's swinging relationship?
Yeah, I feel like you had a curiosity and you wanted to explore it, and then it just didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. It happens a lot. It happens on both sides, because women sometimes have the fantasy of having a threesome, or they agree to a threesome to try and keep the boyfriend or the partner happy. And then it ends up biting them on the arse, not literally, but they end up getting jealous after it. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is why communication is key. Talk it through, what you're both comfortable with, what you both want to do. Because it's okay to have fantasies. Sometimes fantasies should never be done.
Yeah, there should just be a
Sometimes
fantasy.
fantasies should just
That-
stay fantasy.
it's
For
a
some
nice
people,
thought.
yeah, for some people.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not for everybody. Everybody is different, and I feel like there's a lot, as we was talking about it before, wasn't we? There's a lot of sex which is sort of like forced on people on different times, and people feel like they're obliged to get involved because everyone's doing it, or everyone's talking about doing this, or everyone's talking about doing that. But it's not for everybody. Some people don't want that in their relationships, and they just feel like they want to agree to it to try and make the partner happy, which is the wrong thing to do.
And a lot of people say that the fantasy the actual thing never lives up to the fantasy.
Yeah, in some cases as well.
And I think that's kind of what it was for me.
Yeah.
You know, I had a fantasy about having a woman and having.
Abuse it? Like, did you go like that many times where it just wasn't fun anymore?
I think I did kind of abuse it a little bit. You know,
Going on his own.
nah,
You wasn't it?
I wanted to though.
Wanted to, yeah, exactly.
He went with another girl because it's cheaper to go as a couple. It's quite expensive to go as a solo man.
Definitely cheaper to go as a couple. You get charged if you go as a solo man, so yeah, fuck that and find a girl.
You tried one time.
Nah, I
But
didn't
you
try.
wanted her to just sit and just enjoy being with you, and you wanted to enjoy other people. You got a shock when she was enjoying herself with other men.
Yeah,
because
I think
that's
that was.
because you didn't clarify in the first instance exactly what the rules
I
were.
was more so going there for me, her, and other women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then obviously you've got like
Men
couples
interested in her.
coming over. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh yeah, I'm swapping them.
You weren't really thinking about her getting mashed down.
Yeah, I don't really want man to like. I'm on my sense. I'm an alpha in it. Like I don't want you touching my woman, and I want women. And I don't need like.
So
That
You
was
can
my
do it,
mentality.
but she
innit?
can't.
Yeah.
Such a
Yeah,
mentality.
but that was and that was what it was, and because it wasn't that, then I wasn't.
But that's
I didn't
because
feel
you wasn't
comfortable.
honest about what you wanted in the first place. You shouldn't have even gone to a swinging club. You should have actually just got a girl to come and
just booked
join
me.
you. To come and join you, to have.
To be fair, that's what it went from.
Yeah.
Went from having a girl join, and then it's like, yo, you want more. You want that kind of
So you're
like, go out
curious.
and call her from the bar and that. Do you know what I mean? Like chat her up a little piece with your girl and like, yo, let's chat her up and yeah, and then
What's
you know.
this?
Chat her up, like, yo. You're just waiting to sting me, and it's alright. I'll come back for you. Don't worry.
Lava.
All right, what's lava? Please tell me.
For him, that's lava.
Come back.
Come back. Yeah, all right, lava. All right, then. So yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You should have just been open from the first
Oh, but
instance.
sorry, that's what I
about
was
where
saying.
he was, yeah. and
We
what you
did
wanted to
it
do.
progressed, but then like I said, when you're in those environments, it kind of it's not the like
Did you ever bump into anyone you know?
in the swingers club. Fortunately not. Don't know what I would have done if I
Did you
would
go
have.
locally though to your area?
Well, pretty local. So like the
No way.
within the
What
within
would
the
you have done
Midlands.
if you'd have bumped into someone, you know?
I don't know, like
Fucked him.
I always
don't
used to
know,
go out of the
depends.
area outside. I haven't been to a swinging club for years now, obviously, since I've been involved in a lot more porn myself. It just got a little bit awkward in situations, so I just prefer to source and sort my own parties and events out, you know, and then I've got a bit more control of who's going to be attending as opposed to going to a club and hoping for the best that you're going to fancy someone in there, because I'm very specific about who I fuck. So, you know, I like to fuck someone who I fancy. I've got to feel an attraction to the person.
the thing is as well though, it's like it's as much as we're talking about sex and exploring, then you've got an industry aspect of it as well. So you've got the fact that I wanted to explore with my partner at the time, but then you go into establishments that have got people in there that are like yourselves within the industry. So experience, do you know what I mean? And then obviously what their wants and what they're after is outweighs what your wants and what you're after. Do you get what I'm saying? So then that can be a bit. Well, it was like a
experience. Like we all fuck.
Yeah.
Even our
Yeah,
mums
but-
and dads done it.
but
Hence
like-
why
But there's a
we're
difference
here.
between
Like,
fucking
I
one
wanna
man
ask you a
and one
question.
woman and fucking a woman fucking 5 geezers at one time, innit? Do you know what I mean? So there is a bit of a difference.
She you know, she's particular with who she fucks. Are you?
No, I like manners. I don't think it matters what you look like. I like people to address me with manners. No, obviously, I collab with people and they need to be certified. I see randoms via bookings, and it's all about manners. Do you know what? In this industry, it's really made me, because the reason I started OnlyFans at the beginning, which I'm an adult work girl anyway, so I don't really do OnlyFans, but now Molly's gonna help me. Is because I'd split up with their dad and I was looking for love on these apps because I was vulnerable and lonely. And I thought I was going to find love in cold places. So I'm picking what I like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm swiping what I like. really they're all dickheads, and half of them are married, and half of them are, you know, whatever. So I'm picking dickheads and thinking, oh, you know, they love me because they said I'm pretty for 5 minutes, and then as soon as I'm banging, that's it. It's gone. So I am picky, but not by your appearance. No. And it's really opened my mind up to, I understand the swinging world, and I'm not in the swinging world because from what I hear and from what I've seen, you know, they're all barebacking shits, you know what I mean? And it's all fucking chlamydia pools and stuff.
That's why
and
you've got to be specific.
And I'm not disputing that, because before I was even industry, so many people... I don't know what that means, but whatever.
It means what you said.
What you say?
What am I
What you
saying?
say?
What am I saying? Do you need to take the headphones off or something?
No, like you're barebacking chlamydia pools. What you say?
Oh, right, okay.
Like whoa.
Well, and a lot of collab people do it. Where actually being a sex worker, you don't.
No.
You're a lot more safer than fucking sexy Sally down the pub.
But that's what he means as experience. Like, obviously, you two have got experience in that, but I can't even picture what it looks like. Like, age ranges. Like, I have in my head, like, a room full of models just all going at it. But it's not
It's
like
like
that,
walking
right?
into a cake shop, though, Molly. Like, everyone likes a different type of cake.
Yeah, of course. But what I'm saying is, because
so
I've
you
not
don't
got
have
experience.
to be this babe watch kind of like, you know, oh, you know,
There's something for everyone.
There's
I just
something
can't,
for everybody.
I just can't picture it. So what are the ages like? Are they?
I'm 45.
Yeah. So there's just
you might get a 20-year-old, but it's
20?
about individual people.
what?
It's about relationships.
What age did you start?
Probably about 22, 23.
Yeah.
And that's quite young, because you don't really know yourself at that age, and that's why you was exploring,
Yeah,
right?
that's what it was.
That's why it's cut off for life.
I was exploring.
Because he explored probably to it. I'm not. It's maybe completely bullshit, but for me, I've had a life. I've got my life experiences. I've gone through all my traumas, and God knows what. Bless you.
Thank you.
And now I'm comfortable with who I am, and I'm comfortable with who I see, and I'm comfortable not having one relationship. I'm comfortable doing what I'm doing because it's very empowering for a start. It's all run by women, which most of the world, we live in a patriarchal, or fucking whatever that bullshit word is, but men rule the world.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And it is all about, like you said, you went into swinging because you chose it, and then as soon as it didn't go your fucking way, you wanted to switch it up. Do you know what I mean? Women need to take power back, but also women are fucking bitches, man. We lie just as much as men. We cheat just as much as men, and then we're left with the fucking laundry and the housework and fucking kids because men just walk out. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so in this industry, it's very empowering.
Actually take
There's
the power
so many,
back. Yeah,
there's
exactly.
so many damaged girls in the industry,
which gives it a bad press, and it makes
'Cause women
everybody
are cunts.
assume that everybody within the industry has got some different problems. They've got.
We've
some
all got different
issues.
problems. Even if I worked at Tesco's.
Yeah, you'd still have the same problems.
100%.
Of what you've got. It's life issues sometimes. Just because people do this type of work doesn't necessarily.
You've got to have some
equate.
fucking bollocks to do this
Oh yeah,
job, mate,
totally.
and own it.
You've got to own it. Totally.
So, with your like experiences, what's your opinion on a monogamous relationship?
If that works for you, that works for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking vanilla.
Well, honestly, it's
Well, you've done
whatever.
it. You've been there.
Yeah, that's why I fucking left.
And you've explored different things now, and you're finding now you're happier, you're more content with doing what you're doing. So some people might do this, like
And now
Max,
he's gone the
you've gone the
opposite
opposite
way.
way.
opposite way.
So
So he says.
So you complete monogamous now?
So you
Max?
say, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's tight.
Listen, I'm still a dirty fucker in a bedroom with the missus. Are you mad? Still get that oil out and them water sheets and that. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever get it twisted, bro. I was like, go nuts with the missus, bro.
He's getting excited.
Yeah, of course. But that's what it should
Why
be.
is it dirty?
That's what it should
Why
be.
is it not just been enjoying
No, it's not.
another person's
Max,
body and sexual
that-
chemistry?
What?
Like, what is wrong with that?
Mad stuff, innit? Like the eating the batty.
I don't know
shitting
about
on-
eating the batty and shitting and all of that, man.
I mean,
you're
that's
going,
a bit
like,
way
you're
off my scale.
That's what you're into, though. You're the eater, bro. You like food. You're into all of that kind of madness, bro. Allow it, bro.
He's just owned that.
Allow it.
That is
I'm
your
not into that
sin.
shit.
You've just owned your sin.
Into that,
This
bro.
man's done all of us today.
Listen. Man tried to duck me and that. Like, yo, listen, I come here with nothing but love, you know. Man tried to butt me and that, you get me. Like, louder. No,
but you know what? We're gonna leave the conversation there on a high. Get it off your chest. There's only one in here, so basically this is like questions from anonymous people. We just got a box open, and people put stuff in there. We've only got one in here this week. It's pretty random to what's going on here, but I think you should have a podcast discussion about knife crime in the community.
You know what? I'm kind of glad that come up, you know. Cause I was flicking through Instagram today, and I seen a video of the incident on the train. You not seen it?
No, not yet.
What local?
In London.
Okay.
Recent.
Yeah, yesterday.
What happened?
It's basically a guy who's what it looks like and what's been reported is he's stabbing a geezer up on the train.
I was in London yesterday. Oh my
in front
gosh.
of people are obviously recording it, which is annoying to watch. The fact that people are recording it. I don't think he's dead, but he was seriously injured, and he was seriously injured, man. And the guy's been arrested. There's a 19-year-old guy who's been arrested for doing it.
19.
But it's like, yeah, the knife that he had, like, it's like
normalised enough to do it on a train.
like a movie prop knife, you know, like it's a
Rambo
big mass, you know, them big things that you see on
zombie
man's
knives.
walls and them kind of things like that. And it's like, yo, it's making me shake and feel
horrible.
sick, you know, just thinking that our youth at this moment
And
in
it's them
time.
ages.
It's always them ages. Always.
You know what it is. You know what's mad about all this knife crime thing? There's evil people in the world, you know. There's very evil people in the world, but then there's people that are not even evil.
They're just
And
stupid.
they're naive and have access to
Easily swayed.
easily swayed.
Trauma.
But you can't get away from evil, you know. But then some of these people that are committing these knife crimes, that's not even them, and they're wasting their life, and then
There's drugs involved. There's they're on
It's
drugs.
not even
they're
that,
selling
status
drugs.
and all of
Yeah,
this
but
kind of stuff.
all that stuff
it's just being misguided and
it doesn't mean nothing.
There's
Like,
such a bigger picture, isn't there?
I've been there, you know. I've been young. I've been fueled up on testosterone and ego, and do you know what I mean?
Pride and all of
and
that.
pride and
Yeah.
all of those kind of things, and got myself into situations which, you know, I'm fortunate enough to be here today to say, like, yo, like, when you get older, if you're fortunate enough to get to that place, you're gonna look back and be like, rah, it wasn't even worth it. All the people that I was trying to impress, where are they? All the things that I was trying to buy, like money, all of this, I ain't got,
people
like
are lost.
time, everything is. But again, they're lost because nobody's really paying them their time and attention that they need.
Government, the first thing they cut is youth clubs.
But again, we talk about
government.
government. Like, the reality of it is, these are our children. Why are we waiting for government to be doing things? You know, I need to shout out Standards One Birmingham for a start as well, because these are brothers that are out here active, man, like Zimbo and people, you know, that are really putting in the work for the community and trying to create, you know, trying to create a change. And the reality of it is, they're putting themselves in a firing line because, you know, when you're going against the evil, when you're the light, people are going to attack you from all over the place, you know, and it's governments and all of these kind of people, and it takes us,
Yeah.
a community.
the community, the real...
We don't have a community no more. I worked in social services, and I worked with a lot of gangs and a lot of kids in county lining, and these kids were lost. These kids were lost, and they felt like these gang members were their family, but really they're all using each other, and they got no youth service. They've got, you know, social services are so. I mean, I had like 37 cases of kids all self-harming, all carrying knives, you know, you're just so overwhelmed with it all. You can't actually reach all these children in them services.
But this is why we need to do it. You know, it's
100%.
people like us that have lived
Set
and gone through
something
that,
up.
or
I'll
we've
frog
got
march down them
we,
roads with you.
we've
I'll
got our
help
we've got
them
children, we've got
I've done
family,
it
we've got
before.
friends. We shouldn't be relying on the
I'll be
services, the
honest.
government who
Yeah.
we don't trust. We don't trust them.
It's the music as well.
That's
Yeah,
that's
100%.
but
Everything has an
music.
influence.
we can't just
Internet.
blame the music.
Nah, man, we can
because
because I'll be honest, bro. If I listen to, I like listening to certain types of music, you know, but I can still feel myself feeling dark thoughts when I put on certain people talking about a certain way. So the younger generation are being poisoned
Pumped
by
up.
people. By
No, but you got to think about it when you was young, like, and what type of music you used to listen to then.
I was listening to sexy
There was always-
R&B and
And
winding
I'm saying I was
myself.
listening to West Coast, and
I was listening to West Coast and I wanted to go and shoot someone, bro.
this is what I'm saying. So you are gonna take on them kind of. It's the music for real. Like
Yeah.
when you are young,
Yes.
you are gonna take on the music.
And we all know it's a form of expression and all them things there, and people are just living. They're trying to, like, you know,
express
they're
their
looking for- yeah,
life.
express
and-
and you know, they're looking for a way out by expressing how they feel
Themselves
in it.
with the
But
music.
some of it's getting cross wires and it's being glamorized. You get what I'm saying?
But
So
the name says it all. And what are these kids are doing?
yeah, that's
Like
what
you talk drill, man, drilling. That's
That's
what
what
they're
I'm
saying.
saying.
Yeah, it's
What's
drill.
that mean? Sorry, that's a new word. I don't know.
What-
it's a genre of music.
Yeah.
But then it's,
What's it like? What do you think?
it's
It's just like when they're talking about stab and that kind of stuff.
drilling,
God.
and then that's what they say. They're going out on the drilling. You know, they're using the terminologies and things like this,
I want
which
to
is
know what we're all going to do about it then, rather than
You
sit
know what
around
it is?
another
Don't get it
kitchen
twisted.
table
Like I said,
talking
because
about crap
I
again.
will listen to the music, you know. But what it is I don't know. Yeah, there needs to be some kind of guidance to what people are taking in and how they're being educated, and what kind of role models they've got, because they're looking for role models in people that are selling them a dream, and that dream is stab someone up.
Untouchable.
Yeah.
But again, we don't support the ones that are not trying to sell the dream, the ones that are out there living normal and trying to do the right things, because it doesn't sell. It doesn't bring anything in. It doesn't make money. It doesn't
Give you no status,
There's no
nothing.
status. It doesn't give you anything like that. Like I could come here and just talk holy madness. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, oh yeah, man's on madness and that. But man's, you know.
Yeah, you have done that today.
I didn't want to say that.
No, but do you get what I'm saying? People that are trying to.
It's glamorized, basically. to
Yeah,
talk-
man.
to
Negative.
glamorized,
Negative.
yeah.
It's glamorized, you know. But when someone's trying to hold themselves in good esteem and that, like people, whatever, and they're not even interested.
Yeah.
People want to be around the bad man. Do you get what I'm saying? People who are, they got the big chains on. Oh yeah, my man's got the big watch on, and oh yeah, my man's drive. But
I bet they've got no food in their fridge, have they?
But it's not even that. It's more about the morals.
Yeah.
Do you know
What
the
does it bring?
principles?
The impact they're having
Do you know
on
what I
the
mean?
community.
Yeah. Where do
Just
you
to show.
where do you
Just to
stay?
show.
Yeah, just most of these, the mums are still living in council houses and that, man, with no furniture and that. Do you get
No
what I'm
food
saying?
in their
And
fridge,
and,
yeah.
But
and
you
that's
are, I suppose you are doing something by doing nights like this. This is a comedy night, bringing local talent. Comedy is a good force for the community, and it's something which is going to get people together. So we need more things like this to glamorise things like this, and to glamorise support within the community. Like you said, what are we actually going to do?
Even the conversations and just talking about it. And
just bringing it into light to say, you know, so because some kids feel like they have got no choice, they've got no other
They've got
options.
no one to talk
they've got,
to.
Yeah, exactly. Or they've got nowhere to go and nothing to sort of like get the mind into, and then it's easy for people to take control of them and then pull them in under their wing. Oh, we'll look after you. Yeah. Here's some money to go and do this, and then it's a slippery slope for them to go down
there's
because
a
they
word
don't
of-
think there's any other options.
Yeah, when I used to work in social, there used to be like lots of bigger dealers homing into kids that have just been given their first homes. No,
Yeah.
that I don't want to say cuckold because it's not cuckold, but it's a bird. It's a different concept in a sexual sense as well as as a social services sense. But it means where they come in and they overtake their home, and then they start running their little run and get their
From
runners
there.
and do whatever they do. Had that a lot in social services. But for me, I just think if you're in the light as you guys are,
You've got a platform, you've got a responsibility.
Attend, like, so when my daughter was in Great Ormond Street, I'd done a fundraising thing and I donated it to my local hospital, and I raised about £2.5 for Great Ormond Street. Like, you've got an opportunity to raise awareness and raise a bit of funds to give to. There's a lot of nice campaigns out there that help kids, and a lot of it is voluntary. I do a lot of voluntary work. Like, I really want to go around the homeless and give them condoms and sanitary towels and things like that, and I will do that.
That's a good deed. You know?
Yeah.
But because I feel like if you do good things, you get good things back, right? It comes back. It comes back in
And
the
that
universe.
brings us nicely round to the deeds.
Yeah. And you just said your deed.
Yeah, that's a good deed.
Yeah, I really want
definitely.
it.
Yeah,
I believe you can help me.
Yeah.
There's only 30 minutes left.
I like to do backpacks and take my kids out at Christmas, and we fill
Christmas
a
on the
backpack and
bomb.
we take a load out. We film a boot,
Oh,
fill
yeah.
it up with all sorts of different bits, and I get my kids to come out and we all do it together.
Getting my kids out, leaving their PlayStations is going to be very hard.
So yeah, it's a good shout.
Questions from the barman.
Okay, cool. So, first question is for you, Lee.
Okay.
She said you had a lot of, orgy parties. So how do you decide who you want at the parties, and are there limits on how many or what people can do?
Yeah, I can be selective. I can be very selective.
Just black guys, yeah?
No, not everyone likes just black guys. Sometimes a variety is what's needed. And sometimes if I've got a high-end client who's specific on their needs and what they want, then we go with what they want. It's not always about my choice. It's about who's got the big pockets.
So how does someone get involved that, wanted to be involved in a gangbang with you?
It's fishing.
What? So someone wants to organise or host their own party
how
and
does
get me to host the party
how
for
does
them.
someone do that?
Just email me.
Now we want you to email it.
Darby@gmail.com or slide into my DMs on Instagram.
Have you ever been to a Diddy party?
Sorry?
Have you ever been to a Diddy party?
No, I haven't been to a Diddy party.
Would you like to go to one?
I don't think so. I think I'm glad I've skipped that one.
All right, cool. So the next question is for you, Max.
Yeah.
Your sim was mad. Yeah? And we've discovered that you're straight with some trauma. Okay?
And a very tight bum.
All right,
But it's clean.
I'll own that.
So you know the day that you discovered that you weren't happy with what your woman wanted, like obviously having more dicks than you was happy with, yeah? What emotions did you go through, and what did you do about it? And the back end to that question is, would you change anything you did at that point?
I think the emotions that I went through was like a roller coaster of emotions. You know what I mean? It was the whole experience. It wasn't just the one day. It was a build up of the experiences, and obviously then learning more about myself. Things that, like I said, fantasies. Sometimes it's a fantasy, but where did the fantasy come from? How much of what we know is what we know, or what we've been told to know? So until you've actually experienced certain things, you don't really know. You know what I mean? So it was like going through that. It was like, okay, I wanted this, but now I'm in it. Actually, nah, it's not really what I want. It was something that every man fantasizes about, having multiple women. Do you know what I mean? But where did we get that idea of having multiple women? It's come from somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
I do blame Paul.
But this is what I'm saying. But then when you actually start engaging in these things, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. So that's kind of what it was.
Okay, so would you have changed anything that you had done back then in that situation?
No, I think everything happened how it was supposed to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like,
You're glad you experienced it, basically.
yeah, I experienced it in order to build my character. Do you know, it's not more so that I'm glad I experienced that specific thing, but that's what helps build my character. Do you know what I mean? So we've got to take the rough with the smooth.
Yeah. All right, cool. Next question's for you, Daisy. So you said there's a lot of things that you do for money, and you said that you had a gangbang yesterday for free. Or
It's not
was
really
it?
for free, is it?
Okay, it wasn't for free. Okay, but what's your most memorable sexual experience that's been paid and unpaid?
Paid and unpaid. Memorable.
I keep banging yourself. What's paid and what's not paid?
Now, what's your most memorable sexual experience that's been paid and what's
Like
unpaid?
what you've done for fun.
The most sexual one I've been paid is when I've been paid a lot of money for just watching someone chat shit and have a, can I say it, a coke cock? And just, it don't work. You know, that's easy money because they just chat shit and they're just getting off their nut and you just pretend to love them for a minute or two and they can't do anything. So that's easy money. Really.
But I can't get it up, basically.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm in recovery and I haven't got a cock. What have I enjoyed for fun?
Yeah.
Well, the reason I started escorting is because I felt totally besotted by this guy I'd met on Tinder. And he didn't do drugs. And I
Always
was in
Tinder.
recovery. Tinder's got a lot to answer for. And the things that we had sex swings and all sorts. And he kind of said, "Oh, I'd get really turned on if you went and met one of your clients." And I did. And then it kind of backfired. And it was like, you know, I'm this, I'm that. And I'd done it because I was so besotted by him. I wanted to impress him. But I'm so glad I did because then I binned him off. He was a bit of a narcissist. And I ended up coming out with a best friend, his ex-girlfriend. We were best friends. We're best friends now and we do Bukkake parties together. Wow. How about that for a turnaround?
Ain't that some shit?
Go on, last question.
I thought Molly was a host.
I am.
Oh, you ain't got one for Molly?
I know.
I actually didn't have one. I thought you was just
Oh,
being
good.
host today.
Yeah, I'm hosting.
I can give you a question though.
Do it.
really
Do
want one.
it.
You're all right.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right then, cool.
All right, then
Oh,
we'll go to
good.
the deeds. So you gave your biggest sin, your best deed that you've done for yourself or someone else, just to equal out the energy. Yin with the yang.
I do good deeds every
She's
day.
just told us loads.
And sins every day.
That's what I said.
I do loads of sins and loads of deeds. Yeah, it's all rounder for me.
So give us just one.
One I've done today.
Any
It's
day.
just it could be just phoning another person in recovery, seeing how they are. It could be doing a gratitude list for myself to keep me grounded and remain grateful. I can't. There's so many good deeds I do. I don't know where to start. It could be just helping a friend. It could
But the
be-
homeless one's really nice.
the homeless one is something I'm really, really wanting to do, and I've spoke to a few girls about it. And just going up London or whatever area the girls are for, and just giving out sanitary towels and a bit of food. I've worked in a homeless shelter. I've done voluntary for the last. I've done it since I've left school. Really, voluntary work.
I feel like homeless don't get enough as they should these days because a lot of people think.
They're not homeless,
Exactly.
really, yeah.
Yeah, them ones have fucked it over for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, massively. Like, that's all I hear about.
Yeah, I mean, I would walk past a homeless person and give them £20, but I don't need to tell everyone that because I don't feel like it's a deed then if you go around
Yeah.
showing off.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You
No,
have
but
to,
how do you know that that person is actually homeless?
I sit down and talk to them. The last person I gave, I only had a tenner in my pocket. I gave a girl a tenner and she was telling me that she has to sell herself to feed herself and she's going to go down the hostel and she was pregnant. She didn't know who she was pregnant by. So I sat with her, had a fag with her, gave her whatever was in my purse, and then I went in and I bought her some food on my card, and just gave her some food. I don't need to tell people what I do, why I do them sort of things.
No.
That's what a deed is really. I think when you're telling people, I've done this.
No,
that,
yeah,
and
I
the
was
other,
just
it's a-
confused of how you differ between a real
Well,
homeless person
you
and not.
don't. You don't, and let's be honest, people tell you what you want to hear or tell you what they want you to hear. No one really knows no one.
I think the thing is, when it comes to things like that, it's your intention.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter whether they're homeless or not.
Yeah.
Your intention was to
Was to
help
help them.
somebody
Good.
who
Yeah.
you thought was homeless. So that's how I look at it. There's no
Yeah,
differentiating.
that's
It's
a good
just
shout.
you just got to, yeah, it is what it is like that.
So let's go on to your deeds.
I'm the same. I try and do good, try and rectify the
Flashbacks.
Yeah, the splashbacks. Try and rectify the splashbacks, but yeah. Community work. Like I do work with the community. So again, shout out Standards One. There's a charity football tournament coming up in the next couple of months. 5-a-side football tournament.
Okay.
So yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Oh shit, press the wrong one.
So yeah.
Also give you horns as well, so yeah. Lee?
Yeah, I suppose everyone does buy some food or whatever and things like that. But yeah, again, it's not really a deed if you to go shouting from the rooftops that you do it. My deeds are helping people have better sex. I get so much satisfaction from knowing that people are going to enjoy better intimacy with their partner at different times, and that gives me satisfaction.
Got someone over here that needs you, Lee. There's someone over here that needs you.
Oh,
Someone over
really?
here, I'm not going to point
Oh.
at them, but they're over here.
No, it's waving.
Oh, okay. We'll set up a meeting. Yeah.
Can I join in?
Nah, he just wants to lift you out.
We'll set up a session. We need to get some lined up anyway for the sessions, don't we?
Yeah.
So
It
we'll
might be
do
on
He's
that.
definitely going to do one.
Do
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the advice. I think it might be the parties after.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll clarify after the show.
Molly?
Like they said, I do good deeds every day. But with my other business where I'm a dog walker, I'll do community and charity walks for elderly that, have had an accident or they've, and they can't afford it. So
Yeah.
we do offer them a lot.
Oh,
I'll help you. I love that.
yeah.
I've got two
Dog
dogs.
walking,
Have
that's
you?
good.
Yeah. Yeah, I do love it. It's amazing.
Very back to nature walking, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did a walk.
Oh, you did Snowdonia,
Yes.
didn't you?
Yeah.
I swam up some of the lakes in Snowdonia.
I've done that a couple of times still.
No, that's mad. Yo,
Is it
mad
hard?
because it'd been snowing.
I didn't do it in the snow.
Made it dangerous.
You man done it differently.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Did you think you was gonna die?
We had other people's
There's
lives.
like a part of it where it's like
The last part.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tight, man.
you-
Scrambling.
And it's slippy because it's been snowing, so it's like icy. So if you ain't got the right footwear on, you could just die. But I'm
Yeah.
sure they say that there's another path where like
The
16
easier
people a
paths.
year die.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Don't choose that
It's like going
path.
down the black
You
Yeah,
think
it's
there'd be
Snowing,
like
isn't it?
handrails and stuff
No,
like
there's
that?
none of
by
that
now?
stuff.
Nah. Why you want handrails?
I'm just, because it's so heard of
Health and
now.
safety.
To be fair though, there is like a pathway, but the steps are like about that big, aren't they?
Yeah.
How long did
Massive.
Climb.
Say again.
How long did it take you?
I done it. I organised it with my gym in it, so it was a walk for cancer because of my manager's daughter got throat cancer. So
Sorry to hear that.
yeah. So if you want to check it out on my page, all the content's on there.
Yeah, we'll do.
Big up CS on
Yeah.
here. The visuals. But yeah, all together, with the whole of us as a group, it probably took 6 hours altogether, or just over.
What, up and down?
Yeah, up and down. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
good.
It's harder to come down than
Yeah,
it is up.
it's more
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your legs are
Crazy.
just jelly, innit?
It's harder
Yeah.
to come down.
Yeah, your legs are
Yeah,
jelly.
it's like because you're having to stop
And it's
yourself.
jarring.
The
isn't it?
altitude,
Yeah.
like as well, isn't
Lose
it?
your toenails.
You got a little
Yeah.
bit of that altitude.
Yeah.
And then
But yeah, man, it's something I'm.
Well done. Well
Yeah.
done.
Do a lot more
When
than as well.
Nevis
Still.
next.
I'll come to the
Yeah.
next one.
Yeah.
Lake District is probably going to be the next one.
Oh,
yeah.
Lakes.
Scaffold Pike.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a nice one still. I've done that one
That's
as well.
definitely a good deed.
Yeah,
I'm
man. So
impressed.
we
Let's all
got
get on it.
a WhatsApp community as well. You have to go onto my personal page with links in the bio there. So I'm going to start organising that as well. And obviously it's for a good cause as well. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man, well done for that.
Hey.
You did.
I did. When have I ever? I'll give.
When have I ever done that?
Alright, and on that note, thank you lot for all being a part of the show. It's been a very funny show. splashback mad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get
Daisy.
shouted for this, innit?
Daisy,
all
you're a
over
mad one.
Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? Lee, thank you very much.
Thank you for having
Part of
me.
the team.
Yeah, thank you
And
for having
Molly.
me, guys.
I've been Sinner Speed,
It's in a let go.
and we out.